Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Throwback Thursday. Today is going to be a somewhat special throwback for us.
It's very special.
Because it's not really like old dead games, which is what we've been featuring all year long.
Old dead games.
You know, dead, I do air quotes because, you know, if games are still getting played, they're not technically dead. But the games we're going to play today weren't ever really alive, so to speak. They were just, a lot of them are more traditional board games that just kind of came out and they exist, and people can play them.
Many of these have just been on the periphery of our personal lives and have not been integrated into like covenants. You know, we're not selling them, we're not shipping them, we're not supporting them.
They're just around.
We're not even playing them on the channel except for today. We got our jackets on because it's the holidays. We wanted to bring a little festive spirit to everybody out there. Also got a surprise drink from the American institution Starbucks Coffee.
The American innovator.
Built a lot of stores. You guys know this guy? What's his name?
Howard Schultz.
That's an interesting story. Zach, whenever I got into Covenant, I did not like Starbucks for all the reasons that you don't like Starbucks. And then Zach kind of turned me around on it a little bit. He was like, hey, man, look at what they did. This is it. And I was like, yeah, you make some good points.
And you know,
and now here I am with this, what is this? I said to surprise me today with a holiday drink of your choosing.
So there's a handful of holiday offerings from our friends over at Starbucks, sponsors of the show. Just kidding. But if you work at Starbucks, hit us up. They have their like seasonal drinks.
Yeah.
You know, so
they're famous for that, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get my soapbox out.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand on it.
You're a big fan of the Starbucks guy.
Howard Schultz.
Yes.
Yeah, because basically there's a couple people that start the Starbucks roastery back in the 70s or something. And he is working with them to help them. Mm-hmm. And also, if you own a MacBook Pro or Air and you know how to stop it from dimming without touching it, let me know. I got a new computer because I spilled a cocktail into my computer on stream a month or two back. And I've tried every setting I can find on Google. And literally every 2 or 3 minutes, it just kind of like goes dark. And then I can just touch it and it wakes right back up. I don't know what that's about, but if you have an answer in chat, I'll love you forever.
Okay, can we just appreciate how fortunate of a position one has to be in to A, be spilling a cocktail into a nice computer to begin with, and B, to be able to replace it relatively right after?
I saw a thing on Reddit the other day that was like, this is the richest thing I've ever seen. And it was Kanye West getting out of his like sports car, and he has a MacBook.
Yeah.
But he's like just holding it like out in the air. You know, like it's not like he's doing it intentionally. He's just like walking with it, like not like protected or whatever. And it's like that's actually very funny.
Yeah, pretty fair. Zaxxon uses amphetamine, which I've seen. That's an app that you can use. Yeah.
People saying click preferences. We'll get back in a second. See the DMs right there as I'm looking at it.
Tell us about Starbucks.
So all that to say, gets along, and he at some point goes to Italy. And he really loves the culture there around coffee, which is like, it's kind of where just people like hang out and chat after work. It's like, go get a shot of espresso. And it's not even like coffee being coffee, right? Like not Folgers, which is another American institution.
Of course.
And so he comes back and he's like, hey, like we should do this thing. And then these older people that started the roastery are like, no, we shouldn't do that thing. That's really crazy. And then he eventually buys the roastery and starts making a store. And like the first store, I don't think he made any money on for years. Like he knew
making fancy coffee, like, you know, macchiatos.
Well, so originally they weren't even doing that. Like it was literally just you could go buy beans.
It was just like, nicely roasted beans.
Yeah,
that was a revolution.
That you could buy bags of to go make it home, right? Which was a different thing. So it's this long journey, but ultimately he figured it out, and I think he and the entire team are responsible for what the coffee industry is today, which led to a bunch of like small roasteries that I now get to enjoy that I don't think would have existed.
So you're saying it shifted the culture and then it allowed the smaller, more artisan roasteries to have customers because now people knew what a latte was, whereas it used to be the old Dunkin' Donuts 50-cent grab.
Yeah, or like the convenience store styrofoam cup thing, or grandma's Folgers or whatever. But it's kind of a tabletop comparable to me would be like Magic or 40K. So like the number of miniature games that can exist today because 40K did their thing. And you can say what you will about Magic or 40K. And for a long time I did say what I would about Magic.
Or these finely roasted beans that are not have any sugar added to them whatsoever.
There's a lot of sugar. But now they really specialize in what I call dessert coffee, which I think is totally fine for them to do. And for me, it was a bridge that got me into like actual coffee. So like, you know, I get it.
Yeah, as long as you're kaizening along the way.
I like
Never
all.
stop.
So they have their holiday things. That is the You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Chestnut, Praline Latte.
Mmm. Delicious.
Which I thought you would enjoy.
It is tasty.
Now, let me see if I can fix this. Do we have any good recommendations here?
Use the Apple, go to System Preferences, etc. Meantime, I'll be here wishing everybody a wonderful holiday season. This is going to be a stream of no impact whatsoever. We're not really planning it to be anything notable. We just want to be here and say hello and hi and happy holidays to all of you. We're going to play, I said, some of our games that don't make any sense to ever really play on a camera. Swords and Strongholds being the one that I've talked about probably for 20 to 30 sessions of either a live stream or a podcast about how I think it may be the greatest game, probably the greatest abstract game over chess, which of course is an absurd thing to say. But what it does is it gives you the feel of chess without being mechanical, basically playable by a computer, one would say, because you introduce the randomness of cards. So it would be like if you had pieces that always do something, and then sometimes they can act as a knight, or sometimes they can act as a bishop. And that, to me, keeps a game interesting in that chess-like way, but also you're always invested and on edge because you don't really know what your options are in the coming turn or what Zach's options are in response to what you've done. And so you can kind of suss that out as the game goes along. You can see how many cards of each type have been played, et cetera, et cetera. I've been wanting to show this game off for a very long time. Of anything we show off, we have absolutely no financial incentive to do this. So you're getting the straight shot. Now, you're always getting the straight shot anyway, but at least on this one, we don't even stock it on our website. So if you're wondering where to get it, I honestly don't even know. Google it.
Bradley asking if we're going to play Crokinole on the stream, and then Jester Sack saying Crokinole would be amazing. We are. I have my board right over here.
It's right back. It's huge. I didn't even know. Can we zoom out that much?
I think it'll be fine. We'll make it work.
We can.
All the action's in the center. Right. Anyway, so we will be playing Crokinole. Steven's never played, so I'll be teaching him how to play, and then we'll get to see him have hilarious dexterity game experiences.
Is that one of the flick games? Oh, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad.
It's going to be fun.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Also, side note, someone said go to the desktop or a screensaver. Went there, set it to never. It was already set on never. If you work at Apple, help me out.
This is like an Apple tech support call.
I tried there it is, Dimmy. I tried like four.
Listen, man, you're telling me to change my preferences. I know what I'm doing.
I had our security system we were having trouble with. That was probably the angriest I got in 2020.
Wow.
Was dealing with that.
That's amazing.
I spent
I've
probably.
definitely been angrier than you many times during this year.
You've been building a house, so I get it. But I spent like at least 8 hours on the phone across 3 or 4 different calls. And every time I would have to go through the first hour of explaining, getting tossed to the next person to like 3 levels up until I finally got to someone. It's like, by the last time I called in, I was like, look, I'm not going to explain this process to you. I need you to boot me to the next person. And they were like, okay, sir. Okay. And I just skipped all the way to the top.
You've been in the trenches for a while, sir.
Yeah.
It's very obvious.
Anyways.
You want to get started on Swords and Strongholds?
I do.
Like, nothing's on the line. Nothing matters. But I want to tell...
It's very, very Eastern of you, I think.
Yeah, I've not been known for that. Let's take you guys...
Jay Rutley, are we going to get some indoor cornhole?
Top down here. So, this is a beautiful board that comes in the box. What is that, about? 1/2 inch?
The thickness?
So, it's got a grid on it. You can see the grid here. And so the way that this game works is I've got 4 mice here, and Zach's got 4 mice. You can see them, gray and white. They call them dark gray in the manual, black, whatever, just like chess, white and black. And so what you do is your mice are going to be on the intersections of the squares, right? So it's not like they're in these little squares and moving around. They're moving on the corners. So you're going to be moving your mice along these corners. But there's more than that. There are 3 card types in the game. Diplomacy, which you can see here has a nice little pen and ink there. Stronghold, and a sword. And there are 10 of each of those in this deck. It's a 30-card deck. There are 10 of each of these, so it's evenly split across the 3. So we'll start with Stronghold because, as you know, Swords and Strongholds is the name of the game. The Stronghold, I have a house rule on this. So we'll just give you that.
Oh boy.
So when you play a Stronghold card, the mouse that's activating can go to any of the 4 squares that's on their essentially periphery, and they can basically build a stronghold. And normally you just put like your mouse in the middle of the square to signify that, but Jonathan and I have been playing in all sorts of circumstances where things might get a little sloppy. And in those cases, maybe you move a hand over and something like this happens, and you're like, oh, where was that mouse? Was it in a stronghold or was it on the board? So we actually do a full handstand.
I'm into that. Yeah.
You never seen them?
No, I haven't. That's literally not even like a rule. That's just a flavor point.
Yeah, it makes it way clearer that this mouse is in a stronghold and it's like giant and oppressive. Now, the way that you win the game is you put a stronghold in your opponent's side of the board, one corner, either the far right or the far left. If you can successfully build a stronghold, so you basically have to get a mouse in this corner and then play a stronghold to throw it there, or vice versa over here. Play that stronghold.
Right in the corner.
Right in the corner. And then you dunk it, and it's always very satisfying whenever that happens. Then we have a sword, and the sword is kind of the primary offensive piece. It acts a lot like a knight in chess. So when you play a sword, you move in a right angle. So you're going to move like up and over, or you can do over and up, or you could do up and back, or however you want to do it. You have to do 2 different moves, though. You have to make it a right angle, so I can't go like a straight line. So it's just a little, you can move in L's, basically, little right angles. That's a sword. Then you have diplomacy. And diplomacy is a great one. You play diplomacy, you count squares to find the nearest mouse. And if that mouse is a normal mouse, you simply swap places. And then your turn ends. Or if that mouse is in a stronghold, you play a diplomacy. If the nearest mouse is a stronghold, it simply gets booted to one of these corners by coming out of the stronghold. So you can break a stronghold with diplomacy, as we all know from our history books. Now, how do you make this action exciting? You might be asking yourself. Well,
you put $1 million on the line.
A couple of things can happen. Give me a few of your mice here. So, one thing is that with a sword, you can knock an opposing mouse off the board. So if I play a sword here and I move like this mouse has nowhere to go. It falls off the edge and it's captured. So it's gone. And now Zach only has 3 mice to play with. So swords can push friendly and enemy mice wherever they need to go.
Nice.
And it can cause chain reactions where this one, pushes that one, and then all of a sudden one mouse is off the board.
What happens if you get pushed into a stronghold?
Any mouse pushed into a stronghold is defeated.
They're gone.
It doesn't matter whose stronghold it is.
Nice.
If I push your mouse into your stronghold, it's gone. It's blowed up. And then strongholds can also do their own pushing reality here. So like, let's say we have this kind of a setup going on, and I'm over here. If I put myself into a stronghold here, the key point about a stronghold is that no mouse can occupy the 4 corners of a stronghold. It's basically dug in and entrenched in. So if a stronghold is built and there are mice that can no longer be there, they have to get pushed.
Yeah.
And the first way you try to push a mouse is you retreat it. So you try to push it back towards its home. If it can't get pushed backwards, then you try to push it left or right. If it can't get pushed left or right, you cannot build a stronghold there. So a mouse has to have somewhere to go.
Yeah. And then let's say you were here and you had this here. If you sword here, and because I can't go there, I'm defeated, right?
That's right.
And then you can still finish your sword movement. All right.
That's correct, yeah.
You ready to do this? Do we do this thing?
Yeah, so let's play. Let's just play around, and you guys will see how it works. So you choose a mouse, you move it. You must move it in one direction, and then you can play a card on that mouse or not. If you play a card, which most of the time you'll do, you draw a new one, and play continues, and then it goes over to Zach's turn. Now there is one special rule, which is that you can bring a mouse back from the dead. From the dead. And the way that you do that is if you've lost a mouse, instead of activating a mouse on your turn, you can cash in all 3 of your cards if they are each a different type of card. So if you have a stronghold, sword, diplomacy in your hand, cash in all 3 of those, bring a mouse back on the back row, and then your turn is over. So there is a way to recycle your mice if you so choose.
Also, I really appreciate everyone commenting with their various solutions to my screen dimming problem.
Apparently, you got a community text to help. This is a full-on show.
An effort? All right, hold on.
You're going to get 3 cards. I'm giving those to you now.
Thank you. Sorry for the distraction.
No, that's fine. We got to have chat up. You got to be able to see what the people are saying. I'm here with you.
So when I go to battery, thank you for sending this text, Eric.
This is like the holidays. It's like when I come home and my parents are like, somehow we've put the mail app into the crock pot. Somebody help.
So I've tried that option, and it doesn't work. I've tried most of the options you can Google, and it doesn't work.
You're just going to have to keep scrolling. Or do you want to share my phone?
I mean, I can just get my phone out. I'll as long as you're paying attention to that, I can click whenever I'm
about to start playing Swords of Strongholds. I won't be paying attention to anything.
You ready to get moused?
Yeah, and so the way we start is we put up the wall. And now you can arrange your mice on any of the back 2 rows however you want. So you can form, all sorts of fun patterns, which of course I'm very keen to do.
Either of the back 2 lines, right?
That's right. Yeah. I'm going to form a pattern I call the sweeper. Ooh, and Zach's on the cross here.
Let's go.
And you can do that differently every time you play. So, and there are good ways to do it, I think, in the grand scheme of things. I just haven't thought enough about how to actually do it. Okay. We can play chess rules. White will go first, so let's just roll it. Evens, Stevens. Odds.
So what's the things I can always do without playing a card?
You can choose a mouse. That mouse must move 1 space in one of the cardinal directions. And then you can play a card or not on the active mouse. If you play a card, you draw a new one. And that's it.
All right. I will.
And we'll keep track of the cards that we discard. Okay,
Move
one
there.
Move, yeah.
And I will not play any cards.
Ooh.
Jay Rutley, a bold start.
Very bold. Move. I'm going to play a diplomacy. And so I'm going to choose the nearest mouse. I'm going to count squares. I got 1, 2, 3 to that mouse, 1, 2, 3 to that mouse, 2, 3, 4 to that mouse. So I'm going to choose this mouse. And we're swapping. Did I do that right? Yeah.
I think so.
That's right.
Mine?
Yeah. Show them what you got.
All right. I'm going to move here. And then I'll play an S word.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go whoop.
And that, my friends, is how you lose a mouse. So the mouse is off the board. So I'll throw it back here. Zach's taking the lead. And I'll move here. I myself will S ward as well. Ding,
He's pushing me around, and I don't like it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Jay, you play the card after you move every time. Yep.
Oh, I like this. So I'm going to move here
Mm-hmm.
and play a diplomacy.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm just going to...
Swips off unravel when you time travel.
I always try to stay away from the edge.
Yeah, you got to watch out
It's
for
like
that.
a Royal Rumble.
Watch out for the edge there. Let's see if we want to get a blocker past you.
Alex Becker saying, what's everyone's favorite stream moments from the year? Mine has to either be the champagne fiasco or when Steven came in with no sleep because of the well guy. Zach McGrath saying probably Essex County Express. That was a great
Truly
stream.
great, yeah. All right, let's do one move there. Let's play a diplomacy. You got 1, 2, and 1, 2, so it's tied.
Oh, no.
Back at you, buddy.
All right. I'm going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
Play a stronghold.
Mm-hmm. Which of the squares would you like to occupy?
So I can push you, right?
Yeah, so I would try to go back, but I can't. I would try to go right, but I can't. But I can go left, so you'd push me left. If you so choose. You could stronghold here, here, or here. Any of the 4 squares that you're touching when you play it. Champagne is winning the race, I think, of favorite stream moments.
Go here.
Okay.
I mean, you can still move and sword me. I was here.
Here. Before the move, unless you want to move again.
Let me think about that. I think.
Northern Lights, that time Steven went to the bathroom and never came back.
That's true.
That was
That was a thing that
devastatingly
happened.
ill. That was awful. Kaya, do either of the Swift albums releasing count as memorable TC moments? Otherwise, it's a tie between the Decipher games. Yeah, this newest one's growing on us.
I go here.
Mm-hmm.
I stronghold here. You have to go back.
Yeah, back first, always, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Gotta protect my mice. I remember you left, and then like 10 minutes later, I got a text. It was like, I'm not gonna be back. Chris Hodevec saying mine is them finally beating Heroic Ultron 1.
Yeah.
That was really great.
That was a big deal.
Lots of champagne winners. That was a good moment.
Mm-hmm. It's a great stronghold. I like that stronghold.
I was trying to figure out how to not let you get either of these pieces off the board.
Mm-hmm.
Solved.
You're back.
And is there a way for me to break that stronghold?
Yeah, so if on your turn you want to break this mouse out, you basically, rather than playing a card, you sacrifice your ability to play a card, you put it on one of the squares that the stronghold is next to, and then you move one.
Diplomacy, you said?
No, you don't have to do that. If it's your
You
mouse,
just sacrifice a card.
you just sacrifice the card.
Okay.
Basically, you come out of it and move once.
Nice. Blank saying he loves whenever Steven does basic math out loud. His little girl started copying.
It's a good place to be.
Igor saying, I like the Sentinels in the Multiverse play where it went bad for moment 1 when they made all the terrible choices of heroes and villains.
That's entirely true.
Treasure Million saying anytime that we were delving way too deep. Jordan Hightower, appreciate the comment. Respecting the solo streams, say it would be hard to talk to an empty room.
I'm going to play a sword after moving here. Ding, ding.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure.
Okay. I'm going to move. Nope. Up. And play diplomacy.
Mm-hmm. I've activated my trap card.
Northern Lights, all the superstar pulls with Tony Morgan. I liked all, it was the zeros, the Tony zeros.
I'm going to move. I'm going to play a sword.
Chris Hodevec says, I like any stream where they talk about doing a cooking show. So, hey, if you get to this square and then also play a stronghold, right?
The attacking positions are either of these two. I have to basically end there, and then in my next turn I can move stronghold.
Yeah.
There's no other sneaky way to do it, really.
So I'm going to move here and then play a stronghold.
Cool.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll push you back.
I'm trapped. I can't legally go anywhere.
Is that true? That is true.
Mm-hmm.
You can't
Not
get...
forward. I can go back, but like I can't move here and I can't move here.
Huh. I've never achieved this goal.
That's right.
Another boy is saying Arkham deck building is always great to watch. Man, that last one, I think, almost murdered me and Steven. I went home that night and I was just like, out. We went stream a lot, so we're used to it, but like I was just building new decks in Arkham. Whew. Kaya saying if you do a cooking show, you need to draft ingredients. That could actually be hilarious.
Yeah.
Have like 2 people cooking and they have to draft between what they can use.
That's not cooking. All right, let's move here and do a little smooch.
Yoda says, I wish that I had a nickel for every time one of you said it's fine on stream. Or I'm about to.
Diplomacy. Yeah.
This ain't healthy.
Can't sword me either. And Jay, every time you use the I declare bankruptcy joke, you guys are great. This is super fun. Yeah, this is actually the proper way to do it if you really want to be a
Gentleman.
a pro player. Lay your cards out so you see the odds.
Not a lot of strongholds over there, Wooly.
You know, I concur.
Go ahead.
You're doomed.
If you have a stronghold.
Is that all?
Yep.
I'm dunking.
No. 3 strongholds in my hand.
Dude, the old stronghold hand is insane. You played a ton of strongholds. You played like 6 that game?
I had 5 of the 10 in my 8 cards.
Consider it dunked. Reset. So to give you guys a little background on this, so Jonathan and I, my brother, also a lead designer here at Covenant, we'll sit outside on a nice day and play this for like 7 hours.
Seems like a good time.
It's so good.
Some other good ones coming around. If I stronghold backward, though, he would just be sitting on this. You can still just not move and then play the stronghold, right? If you're in the corner.
What?
So I had a character here.
Mm-hmm.
So I could have moved and strong. No. I had it where I could basically stronghold you into this position.
Yeah, so then I wouldn't be able to stronghold.
Really?
You always have to move one. Yeah.
I could have stopped you then.
I'd be like, and then I'd wait, and then, yeah.
That makes a certain amount of sense.
Yeah, David's on it.
Where is it at?
Chris, we'll let him know. Yeah, great job on the holiday token.
Northern Lights, the early Marvel Monday streams when Hulkmania hit. You gotta always love it when Hulkmania runs wild.
David, do you play Swords and Strongholds a lot? I didn't know if you had, I guess you must. You're playing like a champion or talking like a champion.
David says you got him on it.
Good. I think it's the finest of games. Oh yeah, remember that? Aaron Clark saying when they took that video down because we showed Hulkmania literally on the stream. That what was it? Suplexing.
Yeah. We were doing wrestling commentary, which I still think could be a channel.
Who was that that suplexed him?
Wasn't it Lex? Oh no, Andre the Giant. He
no,
suplexes.
It was later than that. It was.
Who else did Lex Luger?
Was it Luger that did that? No, it was like it was a weird pretty boy, and he came in on a helicopter, and he is like. And it was somebody will know. Somebody will know on the. Somebody will know. Okay. Here we go.
These little mouse squads are hilarious.
It's so good, right? You just 3.
It's me.
You going first. Jade, Zach going with the Dutch Daisy start. See him with the offset gamma. Yeah, it's gonna be a big one. You can get very good at this game. Also, I think Jonathan and I had an hour and 45-minute match one time.
I'm gonna go here. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Diplomacy?
Mm-hmm. It's a great move. It's great because I do not have a sword.
just risk it.
Mm-hmm. Develop some pieces here. You know?
You must stop it.
All right. Stronghold it.
Boop.
Don't want any of that. I wonder if they made the ears so that they could do handstands like that, or ear stands.
Like if that was intentional.
Yeah. It's not in the book. Also, anyone who doesn't know, so this game is designed by Luke Crane, who designed Burning Wheel. That's how we first got involved. Has done a lot of great indie RPG work. Also does Torchbearer with Tor. And also is the guy in charge of the games division at Kickstarter, which happened after Burning Wheel. Also the guy who we had a great time with one of our early Gen Cons, where we accidentally were playing Burning Wheel with Peter Atkinson.
I forgot about that.
That was a strange night. Exciting. So thanks, Luke. Also doesn't drink and loves fancy soda, from what I can tell.
I'm gonna move here.
Hope that's not too personal. Luke, I'm sorry if you didn't want people to know that you love soda.
I'm gonna play another diplomacy.
Okay. Okay.
I want it out of that jam. You just got jammed.
I definitely have interest in Go. Be crisp.
Where are you going? Got him.
All right, let's develop. Let's see what Zach gets into here. Diplomacy. Here to here.
From downtown. Interesting.
Kaya, I don't know if this is in print. We got it a long time ago at Gen Con. There was a run of them that Luke did. So he and David Peterson got together to try to create the game that's being played in the background of the Mouse Guard comics. They didn't actually have rules. It's just like what they're doing in the comics, and actually made a rule set for it. That's what Luke was into. And so, yeah, it happened at a Gen Con. I think it's been available. I don't know if you can see it or not, or buy it or not anymore, but should be able to. Jay, the victory condition is either knock all 4 mice off the board or build a stronghold in your opponent's back corner. Kyle said he bought it off Amazon last week. That doesn't necessarily mean it's in print, of course, but... Love it, Keith. One thing about the stream is it's never boring. Love you guys. That's pretty amazing.
Achievement unlocked.
Because we're playing little mice attacky game. Some would not say that's the pinnacle of entertainment when you have things like Cyberpunk 2077 out there on Twitch for 1,000 different streamers. But I like to think we're all a little bit more civilized. Isn't that right, Zach?
We try.
Well, this my Starbucks coffee.
We.
Igor saying it is in print in the Burning Wheel site shop. You can go to burningwheel.com and grab it. And while you're there, grab, well, you shouldn't yet. Torchbearer 2nd Edition's on the way. It's so good.
This is tough. I mean, I basically either am playing offense or defense, right?
Yeah.
Because a sword means you're going to easily bump this cat off.
Mm-hmm. Or that one.
Or that one. Well, if I move that guy on offense.
Mm-hmm.
But if I go on defense, you can also just bump him off. So really, I may as well do the thing that's both offense and defense at the same time.
Whoa.
That's the play.
You find it?
I did. Move here. Play my 3rd diplomacy.
Mm-hmm. It is good.
An eye for an eye?
I'll have none of that. All right.
You ever find yourself in a situation where you have to click a key on your keyboard every 60 seconds? I feel like I'm in that episode of Lost where you have to keep entering the code.
I'm going to move over and give you a sword smooch. Brandon, yeah, this game's phenomenal. It's my #1. So this is and if we're talking about like holidays, right? Like this is an easy, holidays are gonna be a lot smaller for most of us. If you're bucking the rules, well, what can I say? So they're smaller for most of us. So this is a great 2-player game. Everything we're going to bring in on the table here, I think, is able to do 2-player. Which is, you and a significant other, you and a friend, you and a friend on Skype.
Here's the question.
David, that's a good question. Totally different games. I would, if I were on an island, I would take this over Quantum for sure. You see how good this is?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna play a sword.
Into my own home. Oh, you kind of got a jailbreak situation going on here. This is a bloody one.
There it is.
You just got to push with vigor too, right off the table. Okay.
Got him, but you only have one active mouse right now, so you better hurry up.
We were talking. Uh-huh. I see. How many diplomacies you got over there?
4.
And I've got 2. So we played 6 diplomacies.
4 left.
I like the risk.
Ah! Look, 3 strongholds, double. I was 1 away.
I was so close.
That felt close.
We were this
All right,
close.
we'll try one more time before I give up eternally.
Well, I've only got an extra probably 80 hours on this. Jeff Smith, watching this game being played is strangely engrossing. Simple games with complex strategy are always great to watch and play. Fantastic.
Wait till we get to Crokinole.
Northern Lights, if the deck runs out, you just reshuffle it. Samuel, are there actually no plans to reprint Crucible, or was that like...
So here's. Did you see the announcement?
No.
All right, Flesh and Blood. Let's give some context. Trading card game. We've been playing it a lot.
Here, we'll zoom out. You can give this message directly to the folks.
So Legend Story Studios, the publisher, posted today. They do this thing where the first edition of a set has these cold foil things in them that are hard to get.
Things.
And
cards.
then Unlimited Edition, which they'll keep printing as long as there's demand. They don't have the cold foils, but it's the same exact cards, basically. So they announced today, which is supposed to be, or Friday is supposed to be the second wave of Crucible War First Edition that's happening. In this, the technically third wave. The original release, and then there was a second printing that was coming. Part of it came in November, and part was supposed to be in December. It's the whole supply chain's been crazy on that thing. But short version is they said, hey, we currently aren't reprinting Crucible War First Edition, or Crucible War Unlimited. We currently aren't printing it.
Okay.
We're going to monitor demand, or supply and demand, and then also the singles market. And if we deem it necessary, we might reprint. Otherwise, we might reprint important cards and feature sets.
Cool. Okay.
Crucible is a supplementary set. It's not, you can't play draft and sealed with it. I understand, especially with the demand they've been seeing. If you're going to use any printing bandwidth, I would probably use it on either set 1, 2, or 4. But it's possible that there's not more printed, which obviously from a collectible standpoint makes it even crazier, because every card is always going to be from that first run of Crucible War. But that was about it. And then what happened is I checked our website this morning, and most of our Crucible War singles were, not most, a lot of them were gone.
You guys are faster than we are.
There. People tagged us in our own Discord. And they were like, hey, you might want to change your prices. And then
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's awesome. The brick.
I'm giving him the square.
Call that the Spartan approach.
All right, who's going first?
Again?
I'll go first. Yeah, I haven't gone first yet.
That's your real advantage.
That's right. Play a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, probably need to go top down.
Let's go here. I'll also play an S word.
Mm-hmm.
Bradley, I'm on battery power. Should I plug in? Is that what's causing the issue?
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Pardon me, my friend.
Sometimes the simplest solution, you know.
But why would it? I need to be able to turn that setting off. I want to burn through my battery.
Tom is all trying to answer this question, not knowing what it is. What do you guys think is the way to get into Flesh and Blood? I'd buy some starters, but they seem pretty expensive. Would you recommend getting a Welcome to Wraith Unlimited box? Yes, 100%. Here's what I would do. So if I were wanting to get in right now, like I couldn't wait. Now, one thing you can do is wait till Monarch, and there's new starter decks coming out with that set. So that's going to be in like March-ish, I think. But that's a while from now. So if I were you, I would say, look at Arcane Rising, the 4 heroes there, the Arcane heroes, and then look, and this could go so poorly. It's great. You guys don't get to see this, but I get to see the ballet that's happening over here to get to an outlet past those lights. If you like the melee heroes better, which is in Welcome to Wraith, then get a Welcome to Wraith box. If you like the Arcane heroes better, get an Arcane Rising box. And really one box will get you all the tokens, all the weapons, and the heroes from that set. So then you can start exploring deck building. And one box is enough to have 2 decent decks playing against each other, for sure. If you really just want to get a total start with the game, I do 1 box Welcome to Wraith, 1 box Arcane. You know, they're probably $78 a piece if we were selling them at least. I don't know. Well, Arcane Rising's hard because it's not here yet, but...
Yeah, I think we have, last I checked, we have boxes of Welcome to Wraith around on the website. 1 or 2 boxes for each of the sets is great. I built, from a single case, which is 4 boxes of Welcome to Wraith, I built 2 decks for every class that I felt pretty good about. So that was not using anything above rare.
What's up, Jesse Fernandez? Yes, this game is phenomenal. It's called Swords of Stronghold. It's on my top 5 for sure. I'm going to move, and I'm going to Stronghold right up into your base. He's building photon cannons outside of our base. How can I deal with that?
Move here?
Mm-hmm.
Diplomacy?
Mm-hmm. How are you doing that?
Plugged in, still doing it.
You have to go to Energy Saver now and disable sleep while... You need to find your Energy Saver.
There is no Energy Saver.
You need to find your Energy Saver.
What happened to Energy Saver?
This is literally like going home for the holidays. I've said it before and I'll say it again.
I got a new laptop for Christmas and I can't figure it out.
When I add a new mail, my desktop refreshes, and then Google Chrome opens, and then Adobe shows me a PDF from 2014. It's like, Mom, how did you do that? I can't even recreate a system of ideas that would create the problem that is being experienced.
Have we got anything in here?
You know what I'm saying?
There's no Energy Saver.
Here's your problem. You bought one without Energy Saver.
There it is.
Check the box.
Nope, no Energy Saver. And I really had to work to get that plugged in. All right.
You played a thing, now I play a thing.
Tom, what is going on? This isn't Flesh and Blood. Hey, Tom, hope you're doing well. Also, I talked about that before the stream, how hilarious it would be. Our holiday favorites, and then we get on stream and it's like, this is Flesh and Blood. Aaron's saying, I know this is random, but what does Steven think of chicory coffee?
Chicory, yeah, like from Nolan's.
No, he's a big coffee guy, and I recently discovered it, and I love it.
Oh,
Nicholas,
dude.
it's whatever the newest one is. 11? 11.1?
I've set up an absolute master play here. Totally on purpose.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't me diplomacying you to there.
No, had nothing to do with that.
Hold on. That guy's closer.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's fine.
Which version? What are you on?
I don't know, I can't see it.
Big tuna?
What?
Polar bear?
It's on
Arctic National Refuge? Big Sur. Big Sur.
Big Sur, 11.1. Big Sur. All right. Well.
You got an answer?
Yeah. Just got to decide which one to use.
I think I always count Strongholds wrong too. Determine the nearest. Count squares. If it's at an intersection, it should be in all 4 squares. Doesn't say anything about that.
All right, let's.
You seen Queen's Gambit yet?
But I want to.
Did you know your screen is dark?
I did. I can see it go off on the side of my face.
You got another screenshot in the community texting platform.
Excellent.
Okay, tech support is on the way.
Here's a question.
There's no end to joy in how ridiculous this is.
If I
get that screen to not turn
if
off.
I stronghold here, it can't push you back, right?
Right, would have to push
I can't
me left.
smash you with it. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I don't have a stronghold or anything.
Okay. You got to move first, too. You can't do it. Can't do it. You can't do it.
I can do whatever I want.
It's a beautiful move.
I'm gonna move here.
It's a beautiful move.
I'm gonna play diplomacy. Here. What does that mean?
Is he closer? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What are you talking about?
This stronghold.
I can't switch spots with a stronghold.
No, you gotta. If it's closest, you bust me out of the stronghold.
Mm.
They protect against diplomacy. But if you move down here, you can do that. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, well, well.
Check my texts while I'm waiting.
We got Wellickers, Wellickers, Wellickers. Well, well.
I see your energy saver, Bradley, but I can't raise you one.
Do we need to share your computer on the stream? Do we need to have a walkthrough?
I wish I could. I see your light bulb. I just don't have a light bulb. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, where's your light bulb? Have we Googled my computer doesn't have energy saver?
No, that's the next step.
Okay.
But I'm not Googleable right now.
While you're over there, I'm just gonna move this piece over here and play no cards. Luciola, the second half of the stream should just be Zach calling Apple tech support. Yeah? Is that it?
Oh, hold on. Better. No, that'll be it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, huh? That's all you got?
Mm-hmm. Out of here.
Dunkaroo.
I had 3 strongholds again.
Wow.
Doesn't even matter.
Got those hot hands.
Because it's like, I have to move to play it, right?
Yeah.
So he can't move.
Yeah, that was like the old. That's like that's like a bear trap down there. Something that happened there should be remembered. So that's like a winning position.
I have no idea. It was bad.
All right. Well, now you want to beat me at something? You want Crokinole?
Yep. Let's do it. Let me grab it.
All right. So that's Swords and Strongholds. As I said, my brother and I play this for literally 6-7 hours in the sunshine on a nice day. Maybe have a couple of fine beers.
Beverages.
Ooh, there's nothing better than that. We had literally an hour and a half, hour 45-minute game before, which was phenomenal.
Meanwhile,
I'm like, this is it.
This is the game I play with my brother on a fine. Lovely.
Oh man, do we need to zoom out, or we can zoom out a little bit? Great, Zach. I'm glad you bought Swords and Strongholds. I really can't recommend it enough. You dig it. You find the right. You got one person. They will be able to see everything going on.
Okay.
Under the table, so just
remember that.
You know.
All right, these are gonna go in this thing.
So Josh Trevino asked, "Where's the board from?" That was a Mayday Kickstarter. It took about 7 years, didn't it?
Yes. It sure did. We finally got it, though. Patience.
And there's something to be said for that.
We're finally getting it?
For at least delivering on it, I guess there's...
Was not pleased.
Worth something. But it's, this is nice. Is there a whole kind of culture around what kind of board you have?
I don't know. I know that Crokinole is an older game that people... It would be like a... They have like a world championship and stuff. We randomly had thousands of people get dumped onto our stream, our Ashes stream a while back. From someone was doing like a spoof commentary on Crokinole.
Like an influencer, wasn't it?
It was some content creator that had...
Clean this up. I'm gonna make it look nice.
Okay.
Yeah, continue.
I had anyways, it was some content creator, and they came from a Crokinole game into I see what happened. Into the Ashes stream. They had no idea what was going on. So it was really funny. Okay. Oh, I see.
Make it beautiful. It's like this boy's been in the attic. You haven't been playing at home?
We played earlier on in the pandemic, actually.
Who did? You and Serena? You and Tim?
Adam says, did Zach leave a piece in the box? I think so. Me and Serena and Tim.
It's a multiplayer like that?
It can be, yeah.
That ought to do it. Well, that right there ought to do it. All right, how's this work? Should I put the things in the middle?
All right, here's how it's gonna work. So this section right here is your home zone, basically. So technically you can play 4-player. You have someone here and someone here.
Yeah.
The objective of the game is to score the most points, as you might be aware. So you'll have your little stacks of discs over on the side. And then when you're going, you get to shoot a disc, and your disc has to be touching this back line of your main zone.
Okay. Like it can be like right here?
It could literally be like this, because it's still touching that line.
Oh, right on. Okay.
So
you can do
anywhere along there, yep. And then essentially you're literally just going to flick it, and you're trying to get it into this. But a few things apply.
One is not simply
One is not simply. So if I have a disc on the board, any disc you shoot has to hit one of my discs. Otherwise, it gets taken off the board.
Wow.
If there are no discs on the board, your disc has to be completely within this middle circle. Otherwise, it gets
taken off
removed.
the board. Okay.
So like if I hit it and it did this and it was across that line, it's gone.
Okay.
But if I hit it and it goes here, it stays, and then you get to go. And if I have any discs on the board, you have to hit at least one of my discs for your disc to stay.
It's like
now,
an aggro shuffleboard.
Let's say I had a disc over here. You could hit mine, and mine might still be on the table, and yours might end up not in the middle. As long as you hit mine, it's going to stay.
It's cool.
Yeah. Then at the end of the round, it's going to be, what do you call the scoring where it's mine minus yours?
Yeah. Whoever's closest, is that the idea?
So let's say...
Closest pucks minus the...
Drop a couple of your pucks randomly, and I'll just show you how it works. Well, so if it goes in the middle, you'll remove it, and that's going to be worth 20 points at the end of the round.
Great.
But like if you had this situation going on, so what we would do is we'd remove any pucks that we have that are matching. Okay. So in the bands. Okay. So this would go away, and these would go away. And whatever pucks were left, like this is here, that's worth points. Now, this is 5 points, this is 10, and this is 15.
Wait, this is 5 points, so if I just do like this?
The only way for it to stay is either it has to hit one of my discs or be completely in the middle.
Okay, so it has to have gotten knocked out there.
Yeah. So...
But I can hit yours and then knock one of mine somewhere too, I imagine.
Yeah. So I'll just go ahead and take the first shot, and I'll show you.
Net scoring, yeah, that's right.
So nothing is on the board. So I just have to get it in the middle. And if you make it into this, at any point, you take it out, and that's going to be worth 20 at the end.
Even if I don't hit your puck when I have to?
If I have a puck out, you have to hit one of my pucks.
The number one.
You ready?
Yeah.
I missed. So it's not in the middle. This just goes over here in the trough.
So can I do it like that?
Okay, great.
Here we go. Okay, the trough.
I missed.
So it's one of those, you find your flick strength.
Yep. So yours is across the line over on my side, so it'll get removed.
Oh, come on, judge.
Yeah. All right.
Thrilling game, yeah. Okay, you're in.
So it stays in. Now you have to hit mine, or otherwise yours goes away.
Oh, I'll hit yours. Did that count? Nobody saw that or heard that.
I know you're good. Did you just miss?
No, I didn't miss.
No one saw or heard that. All right. So now, again, I just have to stay in the middle to stay.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. So now you have to hit any of mine.
I hit that one.
You did, so it stays. Okay. But now you have that on, so now I have to hit that, otherwise my puck doesn't stay.
Right on, okay.
So normally I would be like square over here, so it'd be a lot easier for me to reach, but this is going to be hilarious.
Are these different sides? What side of the...
One, if you spin it in circles, is like, spins more.
Oh, whoa.
And one's grainier.
Why would... It's just so you got your long range pucks and your putters?
Sometimes, like, you want the grippier ones when you're just trying to get in the middle.
Okay. Weird.
Or there's different reasons.
Is there a marker? Does it tell me that?
Nope. Just have to feel it out. Yep.
And I got to keep hitting yours.
Yep.
Is there any rules about how to flick things?
I mean, so things you should think about are like if you can hit it off of mine.
Well, I mean, like, do you have to form a flick, or can you like?
You can't slide from the top. You have to literally hit it. But you can hit it however you want. Good shot.
Oh wow, that was exactly what I wanted to do for the first time in my flicking life.
In my flicking life.
Sounds like a good place joke.
And technically, you also can't leave your seat.
Okay. But I have a rolly chair, so I should never need to.
And we're not squared up on the board, so it's a totally different experience.
So I can freely just kind of graze this one and kind of make a normal shot. Or
so like if you had a puck here, one thing you might do is something like that, where you're trying to knock mine off the board and keep yours on the table.
Yeah, but I can do that at the end, I feel like. Meantime, I should knock yours out of the honey pot there.
If you can hit it. You can also hit your puck into, like, if you hit this, if you were on like this side of the table, you could hit here into that, and as long as that got hit, you're fine.
And I saw you delivered some real force on your turn there.
I really wanted to make it happen.
Hold my Starbucks. I'm going in.
And then technically, if you hit your pucks and none of your pucks hit mine, any of your pucks that got hit get removed.
You're gonna line it up on screen here. Is that legal?
Aaron Clark, someone's adding a Crokinole board for Christmas. It's me, by the way.
It hit, but nothing else mattered.
Okay. So like in this case, let's say I shoot here and hit this. If neither of them hit yours, they would both get removed.
Good.
Yeah.
Do that move.
But I am going to take that move because that's the only way I can get to that puck.
This puck is troublesome. A troublesome puck. I'm just going to get this going.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Thanks. All right.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
You hit me there.
I hit that one, yeah. Now, is it on that? No, that's good.
What's the rules?
It was on the line. It's gone.
On the line.
It was touching the line.
The bottom of the token, not the shadow, right? The bottom.
The bottom of the token, yeah. Not the, like,
it's on
curvature.
The line.
It's on the line.
This one I think I just put here.
You did.
Okay.
Where did you come from?
I'm freaking out, man. Okay. Well, this seems like my best shot.
Jordan Hightower, I'm so enthralled by this. It's weird.
So if I hit that one and stay cool, then I'm in a good spot.
Yep. Drat. All right.
What just happened?
I just knocked your puck off the board. What happened? Slow motion replay. That was close.
Why do they put those logs there?
Now that's the only one I can hit, which is a tough shot.
That's right.
Nailed it.
Not tough enough.
So now I get a free shot.
Oh gosh. How did this turn over so quickly? You were totally sharking me.
I got warmed up is what happened. Okay.
Totally sharking me.
So here's how the scoring would go. This is on the line, so it goes out. This stays. So this is 15 points, 10 each. So 35, 40, 45 points. So we have this little lovely thing.
Okay. It's all wood.
I'll be this. So each of these is worth 5. So you go to 100 is basically the score we're trying to get.
Does it wrap around then, I guess?
Yeah. Here we go.
Wouldn't you think there would be a black peg?
Yeah, I thought there was, but I didn't know where that. So then you collect all your discs.
We played a lot of Cutthroat Caverns, Jordan, early on. Early in the days of Covenant, we played a lot of Cutthroat Caverns.
Yes. And then whoever is behind...
Wait, what's happening? Am I doing this right?
You just collect them all and then put them off to the side. So now you're going to get to go first. So you get the open field here.
I'm gonna dunk this right here.
Got my spinny side up.
Well, you know, it's like, I don't know, should you just get used to one side only? You don't want to recalibrate your flicking every time.
I know. It's in.
It's in.
Totally in.
Totally in. Totally out. Just looking.
So you don't have any in the board. I hit my own, so they both go away.
What?
So I can't hit my own and not hit one of yours.
Wow. That's a devastating rule.
Denied. All right, here we go.
I told you how bad I am at dexterity games, right?
Well, you don't seem that bad. Some people are truly bad. See, that was a great shot.
Yes.
Expertly done.
Just have to... Okay, I see. Kill your car.
Dude. Nice. All right, let's go for downtown. Nice.
Trade. Oh.
I hit your puck.
Oh, you did hit my puck. But you moved the game. The gang's all out of there now. All right, so I need to hit... How do I... Okay. There's no winning over there. I'm just getting pucks on the board here.
This is a nightmare for me.
Yeah. I built that black wall. You had no idea. The whole game has been building to this moment.
Fortune favors the bold, I think. Good dunk. the perfect opportunity. Drat.
Mm-hmm.
You hit one of my bucks.
I
That was
did.
good.
On purpose. On porpoise.
That was a good exchange for me.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper. Kaya saying, it's funny to think of tournament Crokinole. It's real.
Talking about good exchange right there. Back in my Pog days. Is it last puck?
I have one left, yeah, so you should have your last puck here. Considering the physics math, yeah, it's like, how can I hit 3 of these off the board? That was great. You got two of my pucks off. All right.
You're just gonna miss now, right?
Nah.
What's up, Daniel?
Nailed it. Okay, so here's what happens. These go away,
Right.
and you
2
score 10
fives.
points.
Wow.
And then we rinse and repeat. Now, I've consistently seen what happens with Crokinole scores, at least in my circles, is it'll be like a really 5 or 10 points around for a minute, and then someone will score like 100 points.
Yeah. I see how that happens.
All right, you're behind. You can go first again.
Can or must?
I think you must. Close.
What? Also close, but more close than me.
Close enough to stay on the board. Nice shot.
Making it tough, and I miss my shot.
If it enters the middle, you remove it, and it's worth 20 points at the end of the round.
Did you hit me?
Yeah, I moved everything there.
Good luck proving it.
Got him. Nice shot.
Just shake up the middle there, I guess. Sometimes chaos is the
The answer.
answer.
Sometimes there's like 10 pucks on the board, and it can get real fishy.
Ah!
Close.
Leave that puck alone. Eye for an eye there. Wow. How did that go to the side like that?
I don't know. I do not know.
Flick around the corner with that.
Did nothing there. Nothing worth doing. Ben Sweeney saying this reminds me of Crossfire. I could definitely see that.
You got a nice, gentle... All right. At least you're out of there. Out of the basket. You got a lot of stuff over there.
Oh, no. Brent Dover saying Crossfire, but better.
I'm still caught up in it. Wow. Working on my trick shot.
This is a really tough shot.
Yeah, all of your scoring pucks are in the way.
Doesn't count.
It'd be sick, though. All right, let's play Fundies. I love Shuffleboard, by the way. If you ever want to play it,
I
call me
will.
up.
I love Shuffleboard as well.
#1 bar game for me.
I like competing at things.
You know, those little posts in the middle are the most annoying part of this game.
That is the challenge. Those little posts. I would have got
for
away
your
with
home.
it too. If it wasn't for those posts. I'm going to get through there and hit that puck. And now you're going to give me something better to do?
Miss. Oh.
Are you out of pucks? 10, 20, 35. 5 plus 30. 10, 20, 30. We're getting there. Oh.
Let's go back to them thinking games.
I need my brain involved in this again. Just like Shuffleboard.
Exactly. Thanks.
All right. Go for it.
No one ever drinks beer when they play this, do they?
This was Sunday afternoon in the store for a while. You want a beer and some Crokinole? Let's go.
Winning formula.
I like your little Clean the nail before you swing.
You gotta, you know, long but clean. It's a quote from Doubt, by the way.
Yeah.
Phenomenal movie. Ah, that was my shot.
That was my shot.
Yep.
I usually. All right, here's my real shot.
Reset. Just less tempo. Oh, no. Oh, yes.
Trying to actually square
That's
up.
pretty amazing how you can not hit that.
I think both of those don't count, actually.
So if you hit your own but not mine, then you
Yeah.
knock them off?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Open field.
All right. You're very kind. Very kind. Oh!
Nailed it. So you pull it off to the side.
Do I score 40 immediately?
It'll be 20 at the end of the round. I want my points now.
I want my boy. I'm going to keep hammering that thing.
That's how you win. In like tournament level Crokinole, a lot of times it'll just be sink, 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 sink. Kind of like bowling, how they just get like strike, 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 strike.
Is that in?
Yep.
That seems boring. Is it not boring?
They miss though, and then that's when the real game happens. Someone will miss in like the first 5 shots, and then you got to do the whole thing.
I think I can get good enough at flicking, given enough time, that I would never miss. There's no, I mean, at that point, there's no, what's the variable?
I will note that even the like world champion best players aren't good enough at flicking that they never miss.
Oh, that's
So
gorgeous.
these cancel each other out.
Why do you do that?
Why you do
Why
this?
am I'm just angling to the right. Come on.
I got warmed up.
See, I had to recalibrate. Yeah, who's calibrating now? I had to turn left a little bit. Oof.
Ooh. Nice. All right. So,
I got one here.
all right. I guess
Do
I
you
get
not?
one more. I don't.
How many have I shot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's
We should be out right now. There's an extra putt. Should be 12.
yeah, and I think I've shot 13 now.
6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That last one doesn't count. I have 13 on the board.
So you have 2 extra?
Yeah. How did that happen?
I do not know. All right, so we'll just leave it how it is. So this slides out, and this slides out. So these cancel, and I score 15 points, which is 5 away from
5 away from winning? You're not going to score not a single point.
This is a lot of times where I'll be in the inverse position. I'll be losing 95 to whatever I'm at, and then you just win.
Okay. I like that idea. And I go first when I'm losing. This is what it's all come down to.
You do go first when you're losing.
Gotta find it.
Nice shot.
What's that game where you hold the things under the table? Clask?
Oh, yeah. You remember Jonathan and Robert playing that at Gen Con?
No.
We were in the like press. They had one in the press room set up.
Quit that.
Stop it. It's a good shot.
Can't hate that.
I agree. So okay, yeah.
Is that out?
Yeah, it's out. There's always someone here, Monday through Friday. The ideal is like having some over here right behind a post like that, because that's like gets really difficult to hit.
Yeah, I'm feeling that currently.
CJ, I scored a 20 as well, which is why neither of us scored 20 on it. Power move.
Yeah, that went literally nowhere where I thought it was going.
Let's see if I can sink this.
Synced.
Oh! I
Oh.
remember Matt Garrett bringing this to the store and just destroying me in some months. Nice.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
exactly what I intended to do right
it's
there.
like in pool when you don't mean to
exactly
shoot it. How
it.
hits
I mean, I
it
called
goes
it.
in. What do they call it? Dog shot?
Dog shot, yeah. Total dog. Total dog, man. Man, pull up. Pull up for air here.
Jose, I haven't tried Onitama, but
Is it?
that's out. But I would. You ready for this? Oh. It went curved. See if I can ricochet.
Ricochet!
Luca Ray. That was great. Oh no.
All right, so how do I win? Knock all three of those off?
Yeah.
Just like pull out this weird like magneto.
How do I win? Yeah, I think you. Well, actually, if you can knock this out and score, that would be a big help.
You got me.
Got him.
I'm gonna do it again. Just do it
All right.
again.
I'm curious how many people that are watching have ever played Crokinole. Even being around tabletop a lot, I never heard about it until a local just walked in with it. Jose saying he found Swords and Strongholds at a local game store last year for $7 during a Black Friday sale.
Fantastic.
That's a good deal. Very good deal.
Yeah, it's a great game. I love that game.
All right, you want to go first?
I love it so much, sure.
Yeah, it is very fun. I understand. I feel like it's chess you could actually get anybody else to play.
Yeah. And that isn't just about openings.
Yeah.
Stop.
Stop
Let me
it.
have a puck on the board.
Aaron says I have not, but at some point I'm going to get a board. This looks like so much fun. It's really good. 4 players really fun.
Yeah. That's just a game of alliances at that point. Do you have to hit any puck or like a guy to your left kind of
You
thing?
can either play 2v2 across, like you're on teams, or you can play 4-player free-for-all.
And do you have to hit anybody's puck at that point on
Anyone
the
that's an
free-for-all?
opponent.
Nice, okay.
So like when we play, we only have the 2 color discs. So like there's the team that's using the black and the team that's using the white.
Nice.
So when you're going, you're just shooting for your team.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Can you Bugatti over the middle hole into your opponent?
Yeah. Nice shot. That's how I know some heat's coming is when you start.
Got to warm it up. I find that my best shots are when my fingertips at about a 98.3 degree Fahrenheit.
Temperature? Yeah, I
Yeah.
get it.
I'm hiding, see?
Nailed it.
You can't do those.
So like technically I want to go here, but I can't get my arm over there. So I'm going to go left.
Wow. Well, you surprised.
It's something. All right.
No, I'm too far left.
This is a little dangerous because if I miss, I'll hit this and knock it out. But you got to try.
Wow. These posts will be the death of me. How is this so hard?
It seems so simple.
I feel like I need a way to see my inflection
So
point.
usually you would be like, here, look, let's do this. We can do this. This will make your life a lot easier.
Nobody can see anything.
Oh, no. Can you move the camera to this? See how much easier it'd be to play like that? All right.
Nah. Would it be?
Like, look at your perspective and where your arms can go.
Yeah, you can see that little tot. We can just stand up.
That's how you know. It's a sitting game, specifically.
Right here, like I can.
I'm still over here just trying to get my computer not to turn on.
That clearly helps. I got a great view of me failing there.
Ah!
It'll drive you crazy. We're doing the same thing here, just missing. Ah. Yeah, look, it's untouchable, Zach.
Very good round.
Was that off and
It
back
went
on?
out.
Is that okay?
It's gone. If it hit the edge, it's out.
So wait, I can sink one here?
You can. Biggest lead of the day. Just don't miss. The pressure. Ah, you were so close.
Idiot.
All right,
I got
you
10
scored
points.
10 points. That's a good opening round.
That's a good round.
Now I get to go first.
Okay. It's first of the day.
All right.
How long did it take you to get this board for real though?
So originally Mayday had a Mayfair. They had a Kickstarter that they were offering an add-on of Crokinole. So they had like extra boards they were adding on. So my brother and I agreed to split the cost because it wasn't crazy expensive, but it also is not cheap. You ship it, make it,
like X hundreds of dollars.
It's a couple $100. But we had to get it. You have to back the Kickstarter,
right?
So we had to buy some like $25 game to then add the
to
option
upgrade
of
to the
Crokinole.
Oh wow.
So we did
That's
that.
a weird one.
And then like the game itself was like a year late. And then we got the game, which we didn't want. and then we didn't get the Crokinole board. And we're like, hey, where's this? And they're like, oh, sorry, it's delayed. It's gonna happen. And we're like, okay. And then like 6 months later, it's like, hey, where's the Crokinole board? It's like, oh, sorry, it's still delayed. I think it ended up taking us like 4.5 years total from backing. Because it was only like 2 years ago that we got the board. And it was literally back in the old store, the first store we were at when we ordered it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
4.5 years.
So it was a process. And it was like every 3 to 6 months reaching out. And they're like, eventually they finally sent it to us, obviously. And here we are.
Wow. Right. Well, I mean, you got to admire getting it done 4.5 years later. Like, I would have just said, like, I'm just stealing your money at this point. You're never going to hear from me again.
Gone. But I mean, they're still around.
It's what, Mayday? Mayfair?
Mm-hmm.
Mayday?
Mayday.
Ooh, here we go. It's the opening.
I'm a sexy dinosaur said, what's this? I came from a rise of the Phoenix-born stream, and now I'm here. This is Crokinole. Ah! This is a holiday favorite of my brother and I.
Should have gone with the putter.
Dang it.
Ooh, yes.
I took risk.
We're back.
Nailed it. Start calling you Tiger.
Isn't it funny when people get like juiced up to do something and they just fail completely? Like, oh, here's the moment.
There's definitely been like really intense games that we're both at like 95 points.
Yeah.
And it's tied, and I have this shot, and it's like you're really thinking it over, and then it's just like, good dunk off the board. And it's like, oh, that was really anticlimactic. It's in.
It's always bothered me that it's climactic, by the way. It makes no sense.
Climatic?
Yeah, because like CLIMAX, climax. CLIMACTIC, climactic.
The passive climax?
Does the X turn into a CT?
I don't
it's
know.
climatic.
English really.
CLIMATIC. Just make it like every other word.
There's got to be a reason.
No.
Someone somewhere made that.
I agree with that, but that doesn't mean there's a reason.
This is interesting.
Michael. Steven goes from an absolute sniper to bouncing it off the post in front of him very frequently. That is correct.
Gesture Rack says Steven is killing me with his juiced fails. Set up, dope.
Oh, come on.
Climatic, it's climate. Nice shot. That was a really good shot. Maybe your best shot of the day. All right.
That's fair, Zach. That's a very good explanation. I rescind all of the things that I've said about that in my life.
Immediately.
Nothing's climatic, though, except the climate.
Nailed it.
What is of the climate, even? Oh, wait, if I
They
hit
both
mine...
got it,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Also, if you watch, I'm gonna slide this a little bit. If you watch the monitor, it's actually really fascinating to watch this from that angle. Ready?
Let's see where all our shadows are.
Like when you were angling that shot, it's like it's a very different perspective from up there than it is sitting at the table.
Like the master up there, you gotta line it up and then use the...
Enough of you.
You good for your home?
This literally anything from here is awful because I'm like
Shooting around the corner. Wow.
in the round.
Wow.
Fast score 25.
He's pulled ahead in a...
Dramatic fashion.
Is the first... Okay, so the first hole isn't worth 5.
That's right. You have to get off of the board basically to get to 100.
Right on. I'll send you your way. That's my favorite thing to do so far.
Kaya says, yep, Latin. The reason most weird things exist in English. Greek. The reason nobody knows how to pluralize anything.
I took ancient Greek. I conjugated some things. Don't tell anybody. Oh, hey, I had a 20 over here. What about this?
Oh, so you score 5 and I score none.
For real?
Yeah, because
My 20 cancels out anything on the board that's worth 20 points?
Well, no, I had... How many did I have?
You didn't have anything in the pocket, though.
I know. That's just worth 20.
Yeah.
So 20, and then I won by how much before that?
25.
So then I win by 5.
Oh, okay.
It's
then
just
you
20
score
points,
5 points. Okay. I got it. Okay. I go first now.
Yep.
Is that considered an advantage or a disadvantage? Must be an advantage.
Well, it's an advantage if you're good. Because
So you're saying it's a disadvantage?
you basically just have to make it in the middle that's down the board.
If I just make them all, then I win.
If you just make that, I mean, technically I could do the same thing because it'd be empty at that point.
Yeah, that's true.
But you have the, like that. Now I have to hit yours.
That's right. It is like shuffleboard then. The first is...
Gary's saying, I feel strangely driven to buy one of these boards, but the super high price has me sufficiently shut down, I
Well,
think.
if you spread it out over 4.5 years, it's actually not very cheap at all.
Well, you mean expensive?
Or not very expensive,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we had to pay for it up front.
Yeah,
And then
I
we had to
know.
wait 4 years to get
It's
it.
funny.
He said, what's the maintenance like? I think it's very light, ultimately.
As in you didn't do anything, right?
Well, Tim normally has it, so he's the person for it.
I'm going to guess there's been none maintenance done to this board. I'm just being honest with everybody.
Look at you.
Well, I started relaxing. Just taking her easy. Now this is hogwash.
I think this or this is your most likely.
over the hot pocket.
Yeah. It's a tough shot.
I'm going to hit mine.
Ah.
It's 100% chance. No matter
That's
what
what this is for.
No matter what I do with my fingers here, that is definitely gonna get it. It's like a gravitational force. All right, we gotta prevent that from happening. Got it in my head. All right, I can work with this. This is a shot I can make.
Josh Rubino, he's calling his shot.
Yes. Oh,
Hit
come
your
on. Come on. Now, if I blow yours into the thing, is that good for you?
That's 20 points for me, yeah.
So that would be defined as good for you.
Yeah, good for me.
Okay.
Optimal, some would say. You knocked one of mine out. Yours did get a little further, but that's a pretty good shot. All right, now I'm going to try to bounce off yours into the middle. That works.
That did work. But you've opened it up. This puck stands no chance. Make sure I'm on the shiny side.
Nice shot, nice shot.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a really tempting one to try to hit, but
Yeah.
I'm going to hit this one so that I can try to hide my puck over here
Good idea.
so that you got problems.
So now I kind of have to puck here.
Or you can just hit it off to the side and not even risk it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you got to go for it. Good shot.
Yeah, thank you. We're in the same situation, except it's easier for me to fail.
Jordan, here we go, people. They're getting good at it. Aaron Clark. Okay, so Crokinole stream is now one of the best moments of the year for me. I'm laughing out loud from my home office. Josh, what has happened to Steven? He has ascended. Are you not entertained?
This is not a shot worth making, right? I mean, it goes wrong more of the time than it goes right.
I would agree. You can just do this.
Or here. Here.
I do that. I've done that a lot.
I'm going to see if I can snipe the side of your puck there.
Nailed it.
Had nothing to lose.
You're not wrong.
I guess the same situation. If you're going to do it once, you do it twice, right?
I'm not going to throw away my
Shot.
That was close.
Ooh, that was close.
That was close.
That was close.
All right, let's start. We're recuperating.
Wait, this is my last one.
It is. The difference between winning and losing. Oh, man. It was a good shot. If the puck wasn't, or the post wasn't.
You're just going to just leave the other one. Okay.
All right. So this goes out. This goes out. This is here. That's fine. This goes out. So these cancel. This is worth 15. This is 10 and 5.
That's it.
So we cancel out.
Oh my gosh, we're going to be here all night.
Luckily, I have nowhere to be.
Yeah, that's right.
Except here.
Thursday, last day tomorrow.
Before the holiday break.
I'm living the high life.
Northern
right
says, Northern Lights. Okay, but how do we make Crokinole into a subscription-based game? Let's figure this out.
I would think, you know,
new puck once a month.
$400 board every year.
All right. So you're still losing right now by 5. It's just 20 to 25. It's not even a score. You got to get squared up. It's not.
That's right. It's about where your shoulders are when you shoot.
Josh says, looking for those TC holiday puck tokens.
Okay. All right. Call and response. What is this? The call to worship? Ah, come on.
My chance. What up, Bugger Lugs? Saying happy holidays, TC.
Burger Lugs, what's up?
He says, my wallet and wife both say, please don't bring us anything amazing next year.
Hey, Zach's going to play some solo Skychair when we come back first week of January.
That first week's going to be interesting.
Wow. Wow.
Did not help.
Was Matt just wrecking everybody when he rolled in
Yeah,
here?
for a good 2 or 3 months. But it was every Sunday, so we got there pretty quick.
This shot goes wrong more than it goes right as well.
I think you got it. Yeah, that's the best attempt if you're going to try it. Don't try it, Anakin. I have the high ground. It's close.
I'm too weak.
Didn't help. Didn't hurt, exactly.
Nice.
It did hurt you.
Nice. I needed to see that one. I needed to see that it could be that bad.
Sometimes you can try that again. Earlier, did anyone see that? No one saw that or heard that, right?
That's just my warm up. That's my warm up. You really.
Jordan Hightower says he just found a custom Death Star Crokinole board on Etsy.
If you start looking, I guarantee you will find some wild boards out there. Oof, that's a great one. Is it a Canadian game? John Cerrone said.
I have no idea.
You gotta watch those Canadians. They try to claim everything.
Someone said something caught the camera. Did we bump it?
Caught the camera?
The camera was shaking.
Oh yeah, probably
They said earthquake.
just excitement. Canadians will claim everything.
Yeah,
like the British.
Kaya's saying it was Canadian.
It's like,
Michael says, I've wanted to buy one of these for a long time, but I've never pulled the trigger. It looks like a lot of fun.
I did hear yours too.
Yeah.
That's worth something. Ah.
Sweet justice.
Oof.
I hit mine.
You did.
All right, combo shot. Jester says camera bump equals heated match. Keith McDaniel. It's like curling and hockey. All right.
Not in a great spot here.
Let's just do this.
No, come on. Get in there. Get in there. Yeah.
All right. So these cancel.
Yikes.
Then I score 20 plus 30 is 50, 60 points. 50, 60.
Keith, that's great. If it has a puck, blame the Canucks.
That is great. Half the fun right there.
Oh, man, we looked like we knew what we were doing just then.
We played once or 6 times.
All right, I'm still losing.
Bugger, yeah, this is an old game. David says, Steven, drink more. You need help.
Right, I turned the board on you, so now it's going to be weird.
I see.
I had the post was right in front of me, previously. Now, though, I can't lose.
I'm unbeatable.
Has a puck, blame the Canucks is so funny.
Jeff says the game actually comes from France. Name is Crokinole.
See, the French always claim everything, too.
Yeah.
You got to watch it, It's like...
But we all know everything was invented in America, right?
Yes, the oldest country on earth, America.
I love in Parks and Rec when Ron Swanson's basically like questioning whether or not history existed before 1776.
We keep doing this all day if you want.
Knife
Except
for
one
knife.
time I clear my own puck there. Is that out?
That's out, yeah. A scar for a scar.
Nah for a nah. Oh, yeah.
That fiber you've got over there is actually really good.
Just say 5. All right, French Canadians.
This is your chance.
There you go. The combination of all things started from both France and Canada. Do you know kindness was invented in Canada?
I would believe that. Just like honesty was invented in America.
Is this out?
Is it on the line? Get it out of here. It's on the line. It's gone.
I do decline.
Michael's saying the oldest board apparently is from Ontario in the 1870s. And maple syrup.
Wife was a French Canadian. Where did that? There's all these quotes in my head. I don't know where they come from.
Touchdown.
If that went off the screen and just crashed into your computer and
Cracks the
shattered,
screen, yeah.
Oh man, I would be inconsolable with laughter at that, and then sadness.
That would be the end of the stream.
a little sadness.
That was a really good shot.
Thank you.
Oh, miracles.
Oh my gosh, miracles.
How do they work?
Boom, boom, boom.
Zach McGoss saying, this is one of those games where every couple of years I get interested, price out the options, and then punt. But I'm thinking once my kids are old enough, I'll treat it well, and I'll go for it.
Yeah.
It would be a great game to play with kids. I play with my nieces and nephews a lot.
They don't try to like eat the pucks or whatever. How old are they? 15? Probably not eating pucks anymore.
They're not. Kaya saying, if this is American as you pretend, how big do you think the Texas version is? Huge.
It's huge.
What up, Vincent? This is Crokinole.
Oh, come on.
Holiday favorite of mine.
You still have one puck?
One puck. You're currently 5 points ahead on the board.
About to be more.
Dunk it. Dunked it. Got to think about this.
Mm-hmm. Crokinole. What's up, Taylor?
All right. So this cancels 15 points. You have 15 remaining.
It's a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tie putt game.
Technically, I'm 50 points ahead.
Oh, what?
I'm on the second row. You're
But
on
our
the first
pegs
row.
are in the same place. It's confusing.
It's because I had a round where I scored 70 points or 60 points or something.
I don't remember that. We'll have to roll that back on the
Well, we
chat.
can. Luckily, we can. Vincent says, was it you guys who got raided by a bunch of Crokinolers a while back? It is. Yeah, on the Ashes stream. It's part of why it's here right now, other than me just liking the game.
Should always have it in reserve just in case that happens again.
Michael Walden making a good point. He says, isn't the Texas version of this game just horseshoes?
Yes, that's correct. Wow. A gentle. Okay. I'll make the same shot, buddy.
Not your buddy, pal.
Ah, yes.
Beautiful shot.
Who's laughing now?
Gary might have a good point. He says, what? That was a magical shot. Knocked my piece out. Scored 20 points.
Sorry,
Ripped
excuse
off
me.
his shirt.
I gotta play my air guitar.
That was amazing. Gary Amo saying, I think the Texas version is just cornhole.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, here we go.
True. And cornhole is just horseshoes.
Oh, wait, I have to hit that puck still. I almost just aimed straight for the middle. Keith, what the?
I was on the rough side. I thought I was on the smooth side. They're the same. Mmm. Watch out. Put Piggy in the basket there.
Nice shot, nice shot.
Thank you. Thank you.
The pain.
Piggy is in the basket. This is the round, Zach.
I've been ahead many times
Where
and
it
then
all
get
turns
totally
over.
decimated.
Nicely done. I don't know that I can hit that puck.
Evan,
over there.
the Crokinole set was a couple $100. I think it was $200 or $300. I don't remember. It's been a long time, and it took us. We paid for it back in like 2013 or something. All right, here's my shot.
Yep. Oh man.
Cancel one of them out. You ready for a repeat?
Don't do it again.
Keeping that earthquake. Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Well, there's a lot of commotion. There's more dexterity happening than we've ever had before. Arkham doesn't have a lot of movement. Well, more than most, honestly.
It doesn't have a lot of physical movement.
Come on. Until you pull that tentacle out of the chaos bag, there's plenty of movement. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Needs to go.
Oh, great.
All right, so
Got
15, 25, but you have a 20 left, so I get 5 points.
After all that, you get 5.
Yeah.
Who's scoring this game?
That was a great round for you, though. Minus the losing.
Those rounds where you lose are really top-notch rounds. Very supportive, though. Appreciate that.
Michael Waldo apparently has a Death Star board with TIE Fighters and X-Wings as the pucks.
Yeah, that's killer. Remember that weird flippy game that they did with Warhammer?
Yeah.
Discord did that?
I scored 20 there.
Yeah. Thanks. Is that what that means when it gets in the middle?
Missed it, yeah. I just 10 in a row. Just been messing with you the whole time.
That Discourse thing was cool.
Yeah, it's a cool concept, the like movement by disc.
Mm-hmm. It didn't exactly like stoke your wildest imagination, but
I think it was a cool,
it's a cool idea.
Gimmick, as it were. Bugger likes that. You should have arsenaled that last puck.
Oh, come on. It turned over like a pancake in there. That's not how that's supposed to go. It's supposed to reject you.
This is Crokinole, Tim. Yeah, a lot of people saying they just got here from the Ashes stream.
That post is in the way, man.
That's
Who
amazing.
was streaming Ashes?
Yeah, this is Crokinole. See, used to it was I was playing Ashes and then Crokinole people would show up, and now we're playing Crokinole and the Ashes people are showing up. The irony is amazing.
That's actually amazing. You know, there's this book like 7 Arguments for God or something. I think that is actually number 1.
I thought you were gonna say number 8.
No, it's number 1. Aquinas and all them, they don't know what they're doing. The fact that the streaming has now flipped. Who was streaming Ashes?
I think it was one of our old streams.
Oh.
People being dumped in. It's like the
We were
connection.
streaming Ashes.
Yeah, we were. I don't know.
From the past. Is it yours? I think it's yours.
Alex, yeah, it is. If Alex saying if you guys made a Swords and Stronghold version of Swords and Stronghold with your token component stuff, I would buy it.
That's crazy.
Matthew saying I love the next levelness of Crokinole being played on stream today. Keith McDaniel, of course, saying this is the way.
Also, Vincent saying I believe the Ashes people are joking.
That's funny.
They got me.
They really did.
got me. Still a good proof though.
All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Still a good proof. Small victories. Is that on the line?
Nope. It's clean. Yeah. Doing it this way so I can hit that post.
That was a great shot.
Yes, it was. Exactly as intended.
That's what I planned. Tim says, yeah, he was joking, but he was here for the stream when the Crokinole people showed up.
Yeah. Okay.
They were all like, what the is this? And then I said Ashes was better than Magic, and they lost their minds.
Yeah. Well, that's always a good thing to get people's attention. Even though nobody would disagree with it. Even Magic players.
Even if they did disagree, they couldn't.
The game has glaring issues.
That's like in basketball when you see the highlight reel of someone dunking,
Yeah.
but instead they get stuffed by the rim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except it's on the other goal. It's like on the other net. It's that bad.
It's like literally teetering.
It's out of here.
I do not want to touch this, but I'm going to try. No. You keep giving me a chance to really mess myself up.
I know. Come on.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Oof. Almost put me in the basket there.
Now instead I get to do the magic.
Oh my God.
All right. Are you out of pucks?
Yes.
Yes. He
Yes.
says slowly. All right. It's on the line. I score 15, 30, 40, 50, plus 60 more for 110.
That's a lot of
ding,
points.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
And that, my friends, is Crokinole.
Longchamp says Steven has the dexterity of a dead manatee. Which is not true, because I was cleanly operating my appendages, which I believe a dead manatee neither has appendages nor the consciousness to
A dead
operate
manatee?
to operate them. What time we got? 3 o'clock? What you want to?
Let's get something fresh out here.
Anything else going on the board here? Play some quick Skytear.
A quick round.
I like to introduce my mom to Skytear.
I would like to watch that happen.
I don't think it will work. Can we do Splendor?
I'd do Splendor.
Or Element? Or
Element?
Loveletter? I do some heads up Loveletter.
I would do
Bring it
all
on.
of
I play
this.
so much Loveletter, Zach.
It's
You
real.
don't stand a chance.
I should have brought my copy of Loveletter.
Oh yeah, I should have.
I didn't.
Oh well. Here we go. Yeah, Bugger Legs, you see why I play card games now. Hey guys, I played football in high school, okay?
Wide receiver, nonetheless.
Wide receiver. Didn't catch anything, but I ran pretty well.
But I ran fast.
Ran some track.
I don't think you not catching stuff was on you.
Fast club? Oh, it was most of the time. I was not good.
Who's your quarterback?
Jake Delosier.
JD?
Yeah, he was fine. In fact, I hurt him more than he hurt me for sure. I couldn't catch anything. Got these tiny hands. Yeah, no, I've never been particularly great at sports. I just try harder than most people.
We're also from a town of 12 people.
Yeah, let's zoom it in. Wow, it's not, the camera's not really quite centered there, is it? If we zoom in, nobody will know.
Charlie P says, just ordered a Crokinole board. Christmas is going to be fun. That's awesome. It's really a great game. I mean, there are people that I can get to play that with me in the family that I don't think would play most games with us. So it's super fun. All ages can play it, obviously. Another game that's like a holiday classic, I didn't bring it, that we play a lot, at least my family, is Viva Java.
Oh, yeah. Great. It's great stuff. Ooh.
Mikhail saying, ever tried any of the Munchkin games? I played Munchkin.
Yeah, I played quite a bit in college actually, but it wasn't as much about the gameplay at those moments in my life. It was more about the it was about the beer.
I'll do that later.
Yeah, pucks.
All right. What's the goal? Do you remember?
Yeah.
4 cubes.
Yeah, you discard the princess and I win. All right, love letter. Simple game. Draw a card, play a card. Do what the card says.
You have 1 card in hand though, and you draw
You
one. so
always have
choice.
2 when you play, yeah.
And the goal is to discard the princess or end with the princess.
Yeah, so if the princess is discarded from your hand for any reason, because you have to do it or because an opponent's card forces you to do it, you lose. So you can't discard the princess. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
And then if nobody has been knocked out of the round by the end of the game, whoever has the highest card in their hand wins. So the princess is risky, but also the best card.
Retrodale says, isn't this a 3+ player game?
I always play it 2-player with my wife, and it works just fine.
Did we start with 2 cards? I thought you started with 1.
Well, you're the first player, so you draw.
Oh.
I just did it for you. And then we burn a card because we're playing legit.
All right.
This is
So
called
we don't know
Smooch.
what that's going to be.
We never know what this one is. That's right. And then you play what you play in front of you so we can all see it. Guard.
I'm going to play a guard, and I'm going to name... Technically, I can't say guard.
That's right. Non-guard card. Number 1 mistake a beginner would make.
I'm going to name the prince.
No. You're supposed to burn 3, Jordan? I didn't know that. We'll do that next time. Face up. Why would you ever do face up?
That doesn't make any sense.
Nah, Okay. All right. I think you have a handmaid.
I do not.
Okay. All right, we'll burn the extra cards, yeah.
I think you are the prince.
Incorrect. Good idea, though. This prince, though, would like to have you discard your hand.
And I draw again.
Yeah, then you draw. You'll have 2 in hand, yeah.
This prince would have you discard your hand.
I'd like to look at your hand, please. Okay.
I'm a priest. I'll play a handmaid.
Safe, eh?
Also, the handmaid, I guess we should tell people because I'm used to cards popping up.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Until the next round, ignore all effects from other players' cards.
Now, the way we play this is if you have a card, you have to trigger an effect. You can't just burn a card. So in some situations, you actually have to destroy yourself if you get handmaided at the right time. Guard. Can't choose another player. Sometimes, like if you have princess and prince in hand, it says choose a player, and it's like, I've got to choose me. He's handmaided.
Priest.
Have a baron. Play the baron.
What do you got?
Compare hands.
I have a baron. So you get a cube, right? And we're playing to what? 4 cubes?
Yeah, 3 cubes.
3 cubes, all right.
3 cube night. Then we'll burn 3 face down,
All
as
right.
you do.
Retrodale, the prince has killed the king.
Yeah, this is just a great, I'll just sit. It's a kind of game you really don't have to think about. But if you think about it, you're a little bit better than other people.
But like anyone can be sitting there hanging out and you're just kind of talking and it gives you something to
Yeah, and you just guess
noise in the
stuff.
middle. Yeah.
All right, here's your card. Here's my card. I won, so I have the least information, so I start. There's 3 burnt.
And a smooch.
And a smooch on top. Okay. Ooh, a classic conundrum here. We have a name for this in our house, Zach.
Go on.
We'll play the handmaid. I can't be targeted.
All right. I'm going to play the handmaid. I can't be targeted.
Why would you burn cards face up? Why would you ever do that? What's the point? Why would you not introduce a little bit more unknown?
I like the unknown.
It seems more interesting, right? I guess people want to play like with ideas. Can't choose you.
I'm a guard. That means I name a card, and if you have it in your hand, you lose.
Mm-hmm.
Prince.
No. I'm a guard. Now, here's two things you got to think about. One, you have wily players sometimes that will guess the card they have in their hand so that nobody guesses that they have that card.
Who would ever do that?
Zach's the kind of guy that would do that. I know that. straight away, just to dunk on somebody. But the majority of the time, nobody's going to guess the card that they have in their hand.
Spooky Spooking says, how about Loveletter Heroic mode?
Yeah, right? Draw 8 cards. So, I don't think you have the Prince. I don't think you're advanced enough to guess a card that you have in your hand. Although you look kind of like looks kind of like you may have just done it. So what would you have in your hand to guess Prince? Now, if you're holding a princess, you'd probably be worried about a prince being on the board because the prince could discard your hand and cause you to lose.
It's fair.
So if you're guessing Prince, a lot of times you have the princess. Or if you have the king and you're looking for the next highest, most like quantitative card, which would be the prince, that would beat you. I think you got the princess.
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Play a prince.
Did you have it?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. On me or you?
On you.
Discard this Baron. Well, here we go again. Guard on Zach. He didn't have the prince, or did he? Both handmaids are on the table. I think you have a priest. Haven't seen one yet.
I think you're a prince.
No. You can't stop guessing Prince, can you?
It's just all I can
Playing
do.
on loop. Wow. What a hand.
You get one of them priest baron hands.
Go ahead and send you this. Then you go. The only out, there is no out. Yeah. Had to give you the win. Oh my gosh.
So I almost played.
Lot of mercy.
I almost played the prince on you that last time,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted to play the guard.
You had the prince both times?
Yeah.
You saw 2 princes?
Yeah.
So you were totally just
Messing around,
faking it.
Yeah. But if I
called it.
played the prince, it would mean you have 2 cards in the last turn, and there's so many combinations of things that can go that
Yep.
just lose me the game.
100%.
So I was just kind of looking to burn a card.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, so let's do the official variant. Burn 3.
So much knowledge.
1 secret.
Really?
That's right. And you win, so you get the first draw.
Handmade.
We have a lot of names for that in our house.
The handmade?
Not going to say any of them on
They're
stream.
very
First turn
angry.
handmade.
Yeah. Like, are you even here to play?
Are you even here to play? You just want to shuffle back up.
Jordan Hightower says, the very first game I played of this with my fiance, she played the guard and guessed my card on the first turn, and she loved it. What up, Parker? This is Loveletter.
I'm going to play the prince. Choose any player, including yourself. Discard and draw a new card. I'm going to discard my own hand and draw a new one.
I think you're the princess.
No.
Sometimes you gotta try.
I think you're calculating. I think you're the Baron.
No. I think you're you don't hold on to a handmaid there.
Got a name for that play too.
The priest.
No. I will play the priest and look at you. A king. How interesting.
Baron.
Ugh.
Got him. Let's see what was hidden. Handmade.
Got the handmaid.
If I have a prince or higher and I draw a baron, I usually just go.
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
you gotta go. Now you want to know what the real gentleman's like, drinking a martini at the bar kind of play is? When you baron with a guard in hand on the first turn and hit somebody else with a guard, and you just tie, and nothing happens, just to say like,
I'm not bold.
this is how bold I am.
Yeah. The downside of that is that now they know you have a guard.
That's true. So they play a baron, but then a gentleman would never return that kind of a play like that.
Mr. B. Figure says
Or a
we need some
gentlewoman.
acrylic heart tokens for Loveletter. That's funny. Jordan Hightower, I have to get to work, but thanks for one of the funnest streams of the year. I'm glad
great,
you enjoyed
Jordan.
it.
Right at the end. 2 guards and a princess. It is
I go
better
first?
to do it face up. Yeah.
It definitely changes things. Well, here we go. Baron.
Oh yeah.
5.
Clean sweep.
Clean sweep for Rainy.
Great job.
You
did it.
I did a lot of work there.
You did it. Love this. This is a great game for 3, 4, even 2 people.
You played at 3 cubes.
Yeah.
In my head it was 4, but I just,
you can do
I
it
just
4.
just went for the swing there.
When I usually when you have like 3 or 4 people, I just count them out and then see like, depending on the number of people, if everybody won equal number of games, how many cubes would be left. So then this tells me like,
You're playing the 3.
just played a 4.
Oh,
Fourth cube will be
last
the
cube.
tiebreaker.
Yeah, no one can have more than that. Yeah.
That way you don't have to remember anything.
I'm with you. I'm
Shall
totally with you.
You do Splendor?
I do Splendor.
Santorini? I haven't really played. That's a lot though, isn't it?
No.
Is it not a lot? I don't think I've played Santorini. I think it's the only one I haven't played. I may have played it once. You do little stackies?
Yeah.
I think I played that with Grant.
This is
This
another
is the
classic.
game. I think this is the game that everybody can enjoy.
They recently put out, as they do, Marvel Splendor.
Right. Boy, AEG just started pressing that license button, didn't they? Is this AEG?
This is Space Cowboy, I think.
Space Cowboy?
AEG on the Loveletter
Yeah, they did
has
like
a million
7,000 Loveletter versions. The cash cow.
versions. It's been a long time since I played this. Do you remember how to play offhand?
Not really.
All right, great.
You lay out like the grid of what, 5 and 4, and you put your big things up top, the big achievements. I'll read the words book.
This is for you.
How do you do this? These sleeved cards cause no end of problems with this felt bag. Okay.
Has
This is well used.
has anyone figured out how to get my computer not to go dark?
Shuffle each development card deck separately. They have colors, right? Yeah. Yellow, blue. Okay, start your shuffling. Is that?
Do you need me to do anything?
Yeah, shuffle that and that if you beat me to it.
Yeah, the Splendor, like oversized poker chips tokens are nice. Daniel Lawrence says he and his son play this a lot. I'll figure it out, Bradley. I appreciate the offer, though. This is for you.
Well, it's kind of a classic. What do you call this? Engine building game? Is that what that is? You buy stuff to buy more stuff.
I'm out of my depth here. Maybe. Is it
Engine
Twa
builder.
or isn't it Twa?
Euro engine placement builder. Okay, and then we do reveal 4 cards from each level. How do you want to do this? Like this? Probably.
I think, yeah, that's level 1.
Is that right? Yeah.
We should do it. Well,
You
do we
wanna do
want
it
it
to
to
the
be good
crowd?
for them?
Yes.
Or good for us?
Always for the people.
So
Where's this random yellow card?
do this. And then level 2.
Yeah.
Shine bright like a diamond. And then level 3.
That looks very nice.
That's gonna look very nice indeed. I'm looking at the smaller screen. And then I realized right next to it is the full screen version.
Yeah, you got the
What's
full
this do?
And then we do random tiles, I think. Shuffle and reveal as many of them as there are players +1. So 3 tiles. Shuffle them and put them up top here. Shuffle.
Ready? Boom. Gandalf.
The Pope.
St. Mary. Leonidas in armor.
Gandalf, St. Mary, and Leonidas walk into a bar. Okay. Okay, now what do we do? Finally, place the tokens in 6 distinct piles. Are these distinct enough for you? Here, put them over here.
All right, I got you. Appreciate the help.
With 2 players, remove 3 tokens of each gem color. There shall only be 4 of each remaining. Nice. Good direction following there. Okay, reveal 3 noble tiles. Yeah, got it.
Did it.
Okay, to win prestige, noble tiles,
I actually have an idea.
etc. Put in a 2 mass 3, 3, and 3 white. Then yeah, okay. Yeah. Players take gem and gold tokens. With these tokens, they purchase development cards, which are worth prestige points and/or bonuses. These bonuses allow players to purchase subsequent development cards for lesser cost. When you have enough bonuses, you immediately receive a visit from a noble, which is worth prestige. As soon as you reach 15, the current turn ends, and the player with the most prestige is declared the winner.
Okay, cool.
So to get a noble to visit, you got to have 4 blue cards and 4 green cards bought.
Particularly.
Essentially, yeah. And then,
So then, like,
4 and 4. And
to buy this,
costs you 4 diamonds. And then it sits on your home base, and it always provides a forever free ruby. To use it, so then you automatically have 1 here for this one.
What's this like 4 do?
That's prestige points. Those are like victory points.
And this is a cost over here.
Yeah, that's a cost.
Okay. Simple enough.
And you buy it. You have chocolate bars here. You've got rubies, and then other things.
Well, Wild Garlic, by the way, says, "Well, boys, you finally wore me down. Bought my first box of Flesh and Blood Arcane Rising."
All right. Hey, where'd
Welcome
you
to the
find
party.
that Arcane Rising? It's the real question. Game rules: the youngest player begins. You. Play then proceeds clockwise. You must choose one of the following 4 actions. You can take 3 gems of different colors, take 2 gems of the same color, reserve 1 development card, and take 1 gold token. I don't like that at all. What does that even mean?
You can.
Oh, right. I've done that. And then purchase 1 face-up development card from the middle of the table, or a previously reserved one.
So, you can reserve 1.
You're right. A player simply needs to take. I'm glad you're following along.
I didn't understand how to reserve 1.
Reserve 1. Yes. A player simply needs to take a face-up development card from the middle of the table, or if you're feeling lucky, draw the first card from one of the 3 decks without showing it to the other players. The reserve cards are kept in hand and cannot be discarded. You may not have more than 3 reserved cards in hand, and the only way to get rid of them is to buy it. Reserving a card is the only way to get a gold token. If there is no gold left, you can still reserve a card, but you won't get any gold. How do you? What is a gold worth?
Probably a point.
Cool.
Or I don't know.
Selecting tokens, etc. Remember, there's one special thing. You can't take 2 tokens of the same color if there are less than 4 tokens available. So if there's only 3, you can't take 2.
Didn't they say there should only be 4 left in each stack?
Yeah.
Why are there 5?
Well, I'm just fact checking you.
Well, you said take 2 away.
We did say that. Should only be 4 of each. Remove 3 from each gem color There it
is. By the way, gold is wild.
Okay, you can spend it on anything.
You only get 1, but it is a wild, and you get to reserve a card.
Okay.
So it makes sense.
That's a good one.
All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
I'm first out here.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take 3 different colors. I'm gonna take red, black,
Figure out the rest as we go.
and green. I'm gonna put them here so they can be seen still.
That's it.
Yep.
Hold on, didn't we start with some?
I don't think so.
You're right.
You just start going.
Start going. All right, well, I'll do the same thing, of course. I'm not crazy.
I can't turn down three
So,
for an action.
is there, on a 2-player game, is it true that you still can't take 2 if there's less than 4 in the stack?
Well, there's currently 4 in a stack of
Yeah.
the ones I didn't choose.
Yeah, I see that.
Which
Okay.
is
It says
blue
no other
and
changes.
white.
Okay. So it's got to be a full stack to double.
I have played Azul. It's a beautiful game.
All right, I'll take a little.
You did the exact play except for grab blue instead of red.
That's
How
right.
thematic.
Oh wow, true, true story.
I'm gonna take green, black, blue.
And you can only have 10 tokens at the end of a turn, so keep that in
Noted.
mind.
I'm at 6.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll take 3. Green, red, blue. Hold on, diamond.
Noted.
Noted. Forgot this was even a type.
Color. All right, I will spend.
What are you buying?
I'm
Buying that snowy
I'm
thing?
gonna buy this one. So it's a blue, 2 greens, a red, and a black.
Hmm. Hmm. Wheel.
Well,
It's hard to love and not be loved. It's hard to play. I'll do a 3.
okay. He's a building.
He's a building. Jesus praise angels when they sing.
Ooh, we're swing. Now, buying on level 2, what does anything special have to happen for that to happen?
No, you
Just
have the
cost more?
money, yeah.
Pay him.
You got a diamond and a chocolate bar right now.
I do like the chocolate bars.
It's worth something.
All right, I'm gonna take green, black, and white.
All right, I'm buying. Buy pork bellies, sell gold.
Nice, nice.
Put it in my blue stack.
That's very nice. If you have the space to do that. I just barely do. All right, you want to refill?
Yep. Triple red.
I feel like I should have been more prepared for that. Let's go green, black, red.
Buy. 2 blues plus my perma blue.
Buy my book. Nice, nice.
The chain
You
reaction.
want to flip again?
Here we go. A gift. It's fun to play it upside down. Never done that before.
It is something. All right, I'm going to take red, white, and then I can't get any more tokens after this. I have to spend. Red, white.
And blue?
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. I love that comment, Vincent. Call them by their real names. Lozenge, NyQuil, Jolly Rancher, Chocolate, and Ice Cube.
Perfect. Oh, man. And green.
Seeing through the matrix.
Can't you tell?
And I'm going to reserve.
He gets a gold.
You took everything from me.
I'm gonna buy that
Mm.
with chocolate, a green, and then one white and my perma white. You took everything.
All right, I'll grab 3. I'm your Huckleberry.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Let's take diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take ruby. And let's take topaz.
Tuesday. Topaz Tuesday.
Is this one of those Euro tile engine builder 4X placement games?
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I have to talk to our friends over at Shut Up and Sit Down.
All right, I'm gonna buy this piece of chocolate.
What kind of game is this?
Cost me 2 reds because I have a permanent red, 1 green, and a piece of chocolate.
All right, I'm gonna buy my reserve. It's gonna give me a red, permanent diamond, 3 more diamonds. Then I'm gonna fly them around like an airplane.
Ooh.
I see you too have a diamond and a ruby.
Mm-mm. I do. All right, let's grab a red.
It's an engine builder. It's an engine builder. Economic tableau builder. The engine is the tableau.
Green, blue.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Babe. All right, let's cash in a double and a location. Pay 3 for the old topaz.
Ooh, nice.
Now that's something you can afford. Hey, you don't have any chocolate. Oh yeah, you do.
I'm gonna use my permanent. Gonna buy that diamond.
Buy like a diamond.
We're off to the races now.
I don't have any permanent chocolate, which is a bit of an issue. As it always is, you know.
You can buy a piece of permanent chocolate
Mm-hmm.
right now.
Okay, I see. I could. Who needs it? Sure, aren't you supposed to min-max? Isn't that how you build a good engine?
I mean, depends. The better your spread, the more reliably you can buy anything that pops up.
I mean, it's very clear that you're going all in on diamonds, trying to hit these 5s and 6s. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Kaya says permanent chocolate is the true heaven. Vincent, please explain this game in terms of click compression.
I'm buying it. Permanent chocolate.
Yeah, I thought so. You got the rainbow.
Yeah, this is usually how I lose at Splendor.
Great.
Actually, almost entirely how I lose at Splendor. But now my floor it's a strong floor. I'm about to blow past you.
Let's go green, blue, chocolate.
Really?
Yeah.
You think you're just gonna sneak in there and get the death march?
You don't know me.
You don't know what I'm doing. Get out of here. Are you Buzz Lightyear? Okay, well, I'm gonna take a blue, a green, and a chocolate.
But chocolate.
But chocolate.
All right. We're in the end game now. Not really. We're mid gaming.
What kind of engine you building? Diamond engine?
Let's go chocolate, blue, and diamond.
Just collecting the cash, eh?
I have these a lot more than you do. Like
The tokens?
You'll literally like get what you need and buy it over and over.
Yeah, you're hoarding the chips there.
Vincent asking if we played Star Realms. He thinks we'd love it. I have played it. Shut 'em Sit Down apparently calls this an economic strategy, while Google calls it an engine-building resource management game. How exciting. Would you like to play an engine-building resource management game?
I'm going to take 3. I'm going to take a chocolate. I'm going to take a ruby. And, believe it or not, I'm going to take a sapphire. Wait, no, the emerald. I'm going to take an emerald.
I'm going to buy this.
Diablo ruin knowledge is not good enough.
Blue, 2 blues, 2 greens, and I'll use my permanent chocolate.
He's going for the diamonds.
They're shiny.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right. All right. All right. You can take the big boy. You can take that big chocolate up there.
I don't think you're going to take it. You could reserve it. A little anti-game.
I'm going to go here. 2, 1, 1.
Nice.
Courtesy of my permanent rainbows.
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow. Ooh, big money, Zach. Out of greens. Northern Lights, what's up? I just got it.
I'm going to go ahead and buy this.
The floodgates are open. Gotta love that for 2 chips. He had it coming. Buying level 1.
Nice. I almost bought that.
Keep the stacks up.
I'm going to buy this for a piece of chocolate.
Ooh, piece of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Nom,
nom, nom, nom.
Well.
Well.
All right, let's go chocolate. Let's go diamond. Let's go emerald. Start building back up. Suddenly things have gotten a little more interesting.
Let's buy this for free.
He's going on a diamond hunt. Oof. Free? Free 30? How do you resist?
That was an unfortunate series of events. I'll buy this for 1 chocolate.
Okay.
Expand my empire.
I'll take that one.
Yeah, you keep flipping into these frees for you.
Keep it up.
Hey, that's free for me.
It's an arms race now.
Yeah, it starts to get out of control.
It's free for Steven. I think I got to take that. Double up on chocolate there.
It's free for Steven. Freevin Steven.
Don't sleep on those nobles.
Oh, I'm not. Notice that I specialize in white.
You had like 4 diamonds pretty quick. I wonder what that's about.
Nothing.
The nobles like the diamonds.
All right, so green. I'm gonna take 3. Take a green, a blue, and a white.
Okay. Let's go here. 1 diamond, 1 emerald, none chocolate.
You got it.
I'm building my chocolate empire.
Give me the rain.
I just love sapphires.
That checks out.
Yeah, right?
Let's go green, chocolate. No, let's back that up.
We decided to take on Rodney for board game instructional videos.
I will go
We're
green.
going to change the name of the channel to It's Being Played.
I was thinking about it today. It's funny that the name is Watch It Played.
Yeah.
Because it's really learn how to play.
Yeah. But you watch it played to learn how to play
Kind of.
while it's being played. And I'm going to have, it's going to be a channel full of like jokes about engine building games.
Green.
It'll be all the rage. Thousands, hundreds of thousands
Why?
of subscribers.
A bazillion.
1 bajillion
chocolate.
subscribers. Okay, all right. We can get into this. We can get into this. All right, let's go here. It's gonna cost me 1 blue.
Okay. Oh yeah. I'm gonna buy this one.
3 red, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Grab this boy for free here.
We're in the end game now. I'm gonna buy this chocolate. Wait, what just flipped?
Sweet boat.
Yeah, we'll buy this chocolate for free. No, I gotta pay 1 green. But then I have 3, 3, 3, so I get this guy.
You do.
Swoosh.
The noble comes to visit. It's 3 points.
I'm gonna. Those are uncollected by me. This one is mine.
It's all mine. It's all mine.
Tor says I'd watch a channel that only played engine and deck building games. Michael Waldo, Bugatti.
Spend a chocolate here to grab this boy.
We're both similar in one regard, which is we like to build fundamentally. All right. I'll buy this one. About to get a. Oh no! Wait, hold on.
Yeah, that's green.
I thought she was 4 reds, 4 whites, but she's not. I need another chocolate.
You need some cheap chocolate.
I'm close.
I could just reserve this one and try to hose you.
I mean, I could reserve it,
That's good. Then you get that sweet gold.
but that's not how I play the game. It's a waste of time.
I don't play this one well.
Let's grab red, green, and chocolate.
Looks kind of cool on the table. It looks out of control, but there's actually
A structure to it.
there's a structure.
Yeah, it's a
to
good.
it.
It's a good looking game.
I'm gonna grab this one for free.
Caesar asking, do we have any experience with digital deck builders like Slay the Spire or Monster Train? I actually just downloaded Slay the Spire on Jonathan's recommendation that I play it.
I got the Pope.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thanks. Finally caught him. Tracking him down for years.
So mine,
Yours.
I'll spend 2. No. I won't.
Like it.
Let's grab a red. A chocolate. And a blue.
grab this old diamond.
You can feel it like
It's too free.
about to tip.
It's free and it's a point.
All right, I'm gonna spend 3 green,
Can't resist.
3 chocolate, 6 red to acquire
Woo!
this. It's 4 and 4, so I also get her.
It's a big chocolate. You got a 4th diamond and everything?
Yeah.
He's gunning for the big chocolate.
Chocolate rain.
Oh, I'll get some coins. Let's get a diamond. Let's get a sapphire. Let's get a there's something else that I need. I had an idea.
Josh, yeah, John was also talking about Hades. Apparently, it's a big thing.
What else am I supposed to get here? There's something I was looking at. Hold on, I'll find it. I'll find it. Don't you worry. Oh, do we get new nobles? No, those are yours.
Those are mine. Yeah, it's just the starting nobles as far as I know.
We'll get green. Don't get greedy.
All right.
I'm at 8. What are you at? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12?
Yep. I'll buy this one. I have 3 diamonds.
Ooh.
I have 3 reds. I have 4 chocolates plus 2.
You win? Yeah, you win.
Right up.
15 points, yeah.
You win at 15?
I think so.
I'm
Congratulations.
at 16.
But you have to hit 15 exactly or you lose.
Ah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, you didn't know that rule?
Shouldn't have bought that piece. Okay, see, I didn't know I was just going to 15. I thought we were like...
I didn't know how to play. I
just
got
doing
all the
our thing.
points. Just double your points right there. I didn't know what I was doing.
That was really smooth.
Oh, I did get one more turn. I think probably can buy something of value.
To see what you can score up to.
What am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9.
Need
Can I get to 16?
Need a 6er?
I want to buy that ship. That's a beautiful ship.
Where's the ship at? Oh, there it is.
Just because I want to have it. There we go. 11. 11 to 16. It's a beautiful game.
We did it. That was nice. See that? I would do that a lot.
You got to love that.
Like if I was with some friends at like a cabin
Mm-hmm.
and just like hanging out, that's a very sessionable.
Yeah, 100%.
My brain didn't burn at all.
Remember, you could hang out with friends in places enclosed?
I do. Or you could go out to eat,
Well, happy holidays, everybody.
etc. Let's end on a high note here.
It's at the end of 2020. We're done with this year at least. It's been an interesting year. There's been a lot thrown at us,
That's one way of saying it.
and we're super thankful. Everyone here at Covenant is super thankful. I really can't say that enough. We're very fortunate through all of this, and
Seriously.
a lot of you guys out there are definitely the reason. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. What else am I missing?
Festivus for the rest of us. Some good comments coming
Just have a
in
great end of the year.
that I
New Year's.
want to get to. Thomas asking, no stream tomorrow. No, we are playing Arkham tomorrow. That'll be the final. We're going to end the year where we started the pandemic.
With War of the Outer Gods.
Yeah.
Who could resist?
Rabbit asking if we've ever tried the Steam version of Splendor. We have not. I haven't, at least. I haven't
I'm sorry. Did you say a video game version of this?
Yeah, sure did.
If I don't get to touch the gold, I'm not
I
interested.
understand how you could play this on like your phone when you just have some downtime.
Like Candy Crush
Yeah,
or whatever.
Exactly. Retro now saying he loved this week's episode of the podcast, by the way. He would still like to see BattleCon, though. What's BattleCon?
That's
Is
the
that a game?
level 99. We played the Ryu versus Kin. Remember that? That
Yeah,
was
the demo.
Exceed. I don't know. It's very strange the way they do it, but there's an Exceed fighting system that they have, and then a BattleCon like fighting system.
Is it different?
They're slightly different, I think, or
the
maybe
same
very
publisher?
very different. Yeah, same publisher.
Level 99?
BattleCon's supposed to be like kind of a miracle of design
Okay.
in terms of mechanics.
Well, maybe we'll have to check it out next year.
I don't know.
We're still
I don't know
going to
why
be
I'd
throwing
be
back,
interested in that.
etc. Ryan saying you guys are super cool and chill. I appreciate the video. Still waiting for the
Ryan.
Star Wars CCG follow-up, though.
Great to see you.
I have some maybe plans, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
Northern Lights saying this game goes into so small of a space that it's perfect to take with you, hiking or backpacking.
That's 100% right. Loveletter too. I usually take Loveletter when I go.
Caesar saying Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well, Caesar. Thomas had fun today. Torture with Arkham tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's gonna be tough.
Biz Kata asking, what is this game? It's called Splendor. Super popular game. You should be able to find it. Connor saying, love this one, guys. Kept me company while I shoveled the snow.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I had to do some of that the other day.
Death March saying, have you guys ever tried Lords of Waterdeep? I actually have.
Have you? What'd you think?
It was a long time ago. I remember enjoying it, but like, there are some games, like we played Sentinels of the Multiverse this year as well. And I remember playing that back in the day and really enjoying it. And then we played it now, and it was like, someone commented earlier, we made some bad decisions on what we chose to play with. But
did we play like the most complex thing
it
possible?
was just like, it didn't hit the same. So like, I would be curious to play games like that again. That goes way back. Kaya saying, would love to see you guys play Neuroshima Hex after what you played today.
Okay.
Let's see. I almost caught up.
Super Show, Joshua Trevino. Now that's fun. Zach and I can go insane when we play Super Show. We've had some nights. We've had some nights of playing Super Show.
It's on the list of games that we could feature. Thomas saying, let me go back to Caesar real quick. So I just joined a minute ago. Did they actually play Crokinole? Holy moly.
We did. Yeah, we did.
That's about the middle of the stream, probably. Thomas saying, I want to see you guys play Millennium Blades. I think you would have fun with it. I've heard of it.
I've heard that a lot. That's the board game about playing a card game.
It's kind of like,
I think. Is that the one?
I don't know.
I think that's it. One of them is that another level 99 thing where the point of the game is to collect cards and play in tournaments and stuff.
That's a card game about card games.
Yeah, it's meta, as they say.
That is literally what you would define as meta. Yeah. Well, this was great. It was fun having you. If you're watching this back later, I'd love to know it. Leave a comment. Again, shout out to all of you who didn't catch this week's podcast. We really are it's amazing that we get to be here and we get to do this 5 days a week. So thanks for your support. Thanks for being with us. Hope you have a fantastic holiday. We'll finish things out tomorrow with Arkham.
Have a great season.
We'll be off for a couple weeks, and then I'll be back with a solo week, and then Steven will be back, and we'll be back in action for 2021. Hopefully the greatest year of many of your lives.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah. Catch you later.
Bye, everyone.